And we bid you a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to Smyrna, Tennessee. The baseball today will be like the temperature outside. It is hot, and it's been hot down here for the Elizabethton Cyclones as they take on the Riverside Panthers. 91 degrees. We get this thing started today. Full blue sky and full sunshine all above us here as it's going to be a game for the ages. I'm not sure you can top what we had last night, but here we go. Get ready for a ball game that shows there's 4 teams left in the Class AA State Baseball Tournament. The Riverside Panthers, Elizabethton, the Greenville Green Devils, and your 4th and final team still in the hunt is a team known as Forest High School. And so that's the 4 teams still standing. 2 of those will be playing for the state championship tomorrow. The Forest Rockets out of Chapel Hill, Tennessee, to be exact. Good afternoon to yours truly, Tom Taylor. Mike Side at Smyrna, Tennessee. Showcase place for a showcase game. Again, the Cyclones come in with a record, of course, as you know, an outstanding mark of 28-9. Opposing them, the Riverside Panthers out of Decatur County with a record of 26-9-1. They've been to the Big Dance 6 times, including 3 state crowns as recently as 2012. Their record of the state, 22-6. This is our 3rd time to the Big Dance. We have a record of 4-7 in state tournament play for the Elizabethton Cyclones. Lawson Wagner gets the pill this afternoon to go for Ryan Presnell, and countering for him will be Spencer Odell for the Riverside Panthers. First pitch about 19 minutes away. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, getting ready to bring you what should be a barn burner. The winner moves on, if it's Riverside, to the state championship tomorrow. If the Cyclones can win game 1, they'll come back out and play an outright game 2 at 5:30 East Tennessee time. Since Riverside has been undefeated to this point of the tournament, defeating Grundy County 5-4, Stewart County yesterday in 6, 10-1. As you know, the Cyclones with a big win last night, losing to Stewart County in game 1, 3-2 in a heartbreaker, bouncing back yesterday, eliminating Grundy County 12-0 in 6. And then last night, as I said, one for the ages, 8-5 in 10 innings. I'm not sure it can get any better than that, what we saw last night. We hope that the lads wearing orange and black will win 2 and get into the big dance tomorrow. That's the goal. It's also the goal of the Riverside Panthers. More from Smyrna, Tennessee. Sunshine and 91 degrees. We'll talk to Doug Fritz from the Johnson City Press, get his take on this game and everything else that's involved our local teams. Nobody is, by the way, Unaka got beat earlier today by Whitwell 3-0. The Lady Rangers have been eliminated, so there's one still standing in Middle Tennessee in the spring fling. It's the Cyclones of Elizabethton High School. More of the pregame right after this. You're listening to 2018 Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Back at Smyrna High School, joined by Doug Fritz of the Johnson City Press. Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Lordy have mercy. That was a barn burner last night, wasn't it, Chief?
Yeah, they burned a few barns, actually.
Lousy mercy.
It was a regular Haytown showdown right there. That was one of the best high school baseball games I've seen in quite some time, especially when you factor in the dramatic nature of being in the state tournament, the elimination game, and what was at stake there. What that does, Elizabethton's now in the winners in the what I call the championship round of the upper bracket, which means they're guaranteed no worse than the 3rd place finish in the state because there is no consolation game. So the 2 winners bracket final, the championship round losers can lay claim to 3rd place. And Elizabethton's never done that before, and there's very few teams in Northeast Tennessee that can even say they've done that. Dobbins Bennett did it a couple of years ago. Was it last year? It was last year. So, it's a rare thing.
This baseball team for Ryan Presnell is resilient. They just continue to find ways to win. They lose that heartbreaker on game 1 to Stewart County, 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th. I said this is a gut check time for this team, and yesterday came out and put a 12-0 shutout performance, shellacking on Grundy County to eliminate them, and came right back and beat Stewart County, as we know, by now 8-5 in 10 innings. So they just find ways to win. They're resilient. I think it starts with the coaching staff, and these kids feed off what Ryan Presnell and the other coaches have told them, and so anything can happen out here today. I fully expect this one to go right down to the wire, and quite frankly, I would not be surprised if we're not. And that's my goal, is to be down here tomorrow at Middle Tennessee State playing for the AA championship. But again, this baseball team just continues to find ways to win, doing the little things.
I've only seen one state championship baseball game under the current format, and that was when Elizabethton actually was last year in 2013. I went over and watched. I happened to still be here on Friday, and I went over and watched Will Crow pitch against, drawing a blank who he pitched against, but anyway, that I went and watched that game, and it's a unique experience to play on that field, a one-game shot at the state championship, so that's what they've got their sights set on, and it's just an incredible thing for them to be here in this moment. We talked about there before you went on here about how they started the season with back-to-back losses to Sullivan Central, and after those 2 losses, if you just started talking to Ryan Presnell about, hey, you think you got a chance to win the state, and he'd have probably wanted to, scrapple with you, but he'd never believe that, and I don't think anybody would have believed that at that time. You had, Unicoi County was kind of, in the mix there at the top of that conference, and Sullivan East was really good, and here we are, end of May, and Elizabethton's still percolating, and they got a shot.
In AA baseball, just for curiosity purposes, FYI, Loretto and Trinity Christian and Columbia Academy and Greenback are still alive in single A. In AAA, Rossville takes on Collierville, and Seymour will battle Brentwood. Those are the 4 teams still left in AAA baseball. Again, the Unaka Lady Rangers losing today to Whitwell, and they've been eliminated from the 2018 Girls Single A State Softball Tournament. So, before I let you go, you look at the pitching. Trey Shown, Evan Carter, 10 strikeouts against Stewart County. You look at what Matthew Daly did yesterday. First game yesterday as well, a great pitching performance by our Cyclones. So it just he continues to find good pitching.
He does, and now we're going to get a very good up close and personal view of the depth of Elizabethton's pitching staff. We're going to see what Lawson Wagner can do. We're going to see what Ethan Eggleston can do, and really, really tough decision could be looming for Ryan Presnell. And does he use, if I understand the rules correctly, he could use Trey Shown today. Does he use him, or does he say, hey, I'm saving him for Friday. If we get there, we're going to have a guy on the mound that's our top dog.
I think conventional thinking would be that you would save Shown for tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking.
What if you're ahead 3-2 and they get the bases loaded and you need one out? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, there you go. I ain't gonna sit there and speculate. I'm not the coach, but I will tell you this: these kids are loosey-goosey. They're ready to go. Elizabethton 28-9, Riverside 26-9-1. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. We're live here again. You want to do a prognostication? You just want to let it roll.
Let's do one.
Go for it.
Okay. I predict that Elizabethton will come out in this first game. I don't know Riverside's pitching, but I got a feeling, my gut feeling is that they've burned 2 guys, so they've got 1 guy left that they feel comfortable tomorrow. I think they hold him out from game 1 because they don't have to use him in game 1. They try and get by without him. I think Elizabethton wins game 1, and then Riverside comes back with him and has an edge in game 2. That's my thought right now. We'll see how it plays out.
There you go. We'll see. Appreciate you, big guy. You're going to keep me posted with the Greenville Forest game, right?
Yeah, I'll send you. No, I'm just kidding.
Hand signals. The Forest Rockets and the Greenville Green Devils playing on the other side of the AA bracket. They're playing at Blackman High School. We're playing.
I'll do the best I can on that. Early, especially in this game when I'm shooting some pictures, but then I'll get up here and try and keep you updated.
Quick break. We'll be right back. We'll talk more about this baseball team from Carter County. Cyclones postseason 8-1. We'll talk about it after this pregame show continues. It's Elizabethton and Riverside in the AA State Baseball Tournament in Smyrna, Tennessee. Sunshine and 91 degrees. It is a scorcher on the weather, and we anticipate a scorcher between the chalks here this afternoon.
At FCA, we're touching millions one heart at a time. Since 1954, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes has been putting the heart and soul in sports by challenging athletes and coaches to impact the world for Jesus Christ. As the largest sports ministry in the world, FCA now reaches over 2 million people annually on the professional, college, high school, junior high, and youth levels. Through this shared passion for athletics and faith, lives are changed, one heart at a time. Learn more at fca.org.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400. Your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
Back at Smyrna High School, yours truly, Tom Taylor. Let's take a look at this postseason. Cyclones 8-1, beating Happy Valley in the district 12-2. Solomisa, the 14-0. Unicoi County 11-0. Unicoi County for the district championship beat them 7-1. In the regional semifinals, West Green 3-2. Regional championship, we beat Greenville, who's still playing in the AA tournament. Beat them 9-4 at our place. Then we go to East Tennessee State and play Gibbs and beat them 3-2 in 8 innings and a electrifying finish there. Lose to Stewart County here in the opening round of the tournament 3-2 2 days ago. Yesterday to a doubleheader win, beating Grundy County 12-1 and 5. It was a 3-pitcher combined no-hit shutout between Trey Schaum, also between Carson Dillard and Colton Miller. And then last night, 10 innings, 8-5 over Stewart County to get to this point in the 2018 AA State Baseball Tournament. Postseason play, we're 8-1. We've outscored our opponents 69-19. By the way, for the season, our defense very strong. We've turned in 21 double plays this season as an infield here for the Elizabethton Cyclone baseball team. Steve McCauley says, great FCA ad. Thanks for the promos and awesome sportscasting. Thank you. Go Cyclones. Absolutely. We're a great supporter of the Fellowship for Christian Athletes. Lawson Wagner gets the start this afternoon. Lawson had a tough night the other night against Stewart Creek, but you know what? He said, I'm coming back with a vengeance, and he will. All you have to do is see what this kid did. Go back to the game last Friday night at East Tennessee State against Gibbs. Wagner came in, faced 15 batters, again in relief of Trey Schaum. 15 batters, 2 hits, 2 singles. That's all he gave up. 2 singles, one out of the outfield and one an infield base hit, and that was it. As he spelled, again, Trey Schaum against the Gibbs Eagles, and again faced 15 batters, scattered 2 hits. Those are 2 singles. So this kid very much capable of coming back and doing as only he can do, get us a W in this first game. It's going to be tough. There are no cream puffs down here. We found that out. There's good baseball. That's why you're down to the Final Four. Forest and Greenville on the other side of the bracket. And right here, the Elizabethton Cyclones and the Riverside Panthers. We've got starting lineup, first pitch coming up next. We are the home team, so you'll see the defensive side of the Cyclones first. We'll do that right after you hear this on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
GM employee pricing, 20% off MSRP. Wow, with these savings, now's the time to purchase a new Chevy at the area's #1 Chevy dealer, Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City. 18 Silverado Crew Cab All-Stars, $11,000 off MSRP. 18 Cruisin' Malibu LT, 20% off MSRP. 18 Trax and Equinox, $6,000 off MSRP. Shop us online 24/7 and remember our Saturday parts and service hours. Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City. Where we leave you asking, how do they do that?
rounding out the lineup in left field, number 19, Jay McGee. Panthers coached by Eric Quinn. Now your home team, Elizabethton Cyclones. Leading off playing second base, number 21, Ethan Eggleston. Captain in the outfield, number 1 at center field, Ryan Wetzel. Batting third, playing left field, number 11, Evan Carter. Batting cleanup, shortstop, number 4, Corey Russell. Catching today, number 7, batting 5th, Evan Perkins. Designated hitter, batting 6th, number 13, Logan Eastep. On the mound for the Cyclones, number 18, Lawson Wagner. Playing third base, number 15, Matthew Daly. Batting 8, playing right field, number 6, Jacob Mullins. And rounding out the lineup, first baseman, number 24, Nick Johnson. This team coached by Ryan Fresnel. At this time, everyone will stand and remove their caps for the playing of the national anthem.
That may be the most important part of this whole ball game, our national anthem. So, as we go into this Memorial Day weekend in a couple of days, be sure and remember the reason we're enjoying Memorial Day weekend, because those who gave the ultimate sacrifice to protect that beautiful flag out in left field, Old Glory. Families giving the ultimate sacrifice, both guys and ladies in our branch of the military. And so remember the reason we stand for the national anthem. Protect our freedoms. For the folks that did it. Lawson Wagner making only his second start of the season. Wagner pressed in a starting position out at Happy Valley when Evan Carter got hit on the shoulder, the starting pitcher with a hit batsman, and was hurt. And so the coaching staff asked him to step up and go, and he did. And did it very, very well. So getting his second start with a record of 4-1. Wagner was here night number 1 against Stewart County. Came in at the end and did not have his best stuff. That was then, this is now. So you don't live in the rearview mirror. You press forward and look through the windshield. You don't ever look back. What happened then, ain't a thing you can do about it. Starting lineup for the Cyclones, Ethan Eggleston at second, Ryan Wetzel at center. Evan Carter in left field, Corey Russell at short, Evan Perkins behind the plate. Logan Eastheb DHing for Wagner, batting 6th. Matthew Daly 7th. 8th is Mullins. Jake Mullins in right. And 9th is Nick Johnson. Saw Jacob last night. We're out to eat after the ball game. I said, what about that throw from right field? He grinned. He said, pretty good, wasn't it? I said, oh, yeah. So, Unaka softball lost today. They lost 3-0 to Whitwell. Great run for the Lady Rangers, but they have been eliminated from postseason play. So here we go. This is it right here. The Riverside Panthers. 26-9. Let's see what Lawson Wagner's got for them here. The dimensions here, 330 down the lines, 370 in straightaway center. Wagner gets his sign from Perkins, and here it comes to get it started, and it's a pitch to the second baseman, and it shoots in the right field for a base hit. Over top of the outstretched glove of Ethan Eggleston, and it's a leadoff single. So base hit number 1 to get a start on the first pitch of the ball game. Here's your pitcher, Spencer Odell. Hello to Michael Paul Hodge. Yes, they lost. Unfortunately, Lady Rangers eliminated 3-0 by Whitwell this morning. Connie Helm says thank you to all the veterans. Absolutely. The veterans are the reason why we can sit here and enjoy this game. Runner going, pitch down, throw to second, head first slide, stolen base. Pitch outside by Wagner, and it's 1 ball, no strike. Or check that, it was a called strike, 0-1. So Lawson, again, dimensions, 330 down the lines, 370 straightaway center. A beautiful Kelly green fence all the way around with that typical construction yellow top across the top. Let you know whether it's a in play or out of play ball that hits it. Bunts it, third base side, a good one. Wagner fields, throws, and throws it offline. Down the right field line, it's 1-0. Down to second, and into second is Odell. E1 run scores 1-0. Runner goes to second. And here is Owen Bartholomew, the first baseman, a courtesy runner out at second base. So Lawson Wagner again in a mini jam here early on. So Odell single, still second, comes around to score on the throwing error on the bunt down the third base line. E1 all the way on the bunt to the third base side of the grass infield here. Threw it away, and scoring from second is Odell. It's 1-0. Curtis runner out there for the other Odell, and here's Bartholomew, the right-hand batting first baseman. Lawson brings it and misses outside, ball 1. I want to say hello to the folks from Snap-on Tools. Found out their second shift listening today. The Elizabethton Fire Department is listening. Thank you. 1-0 pitch, and it's outside, 2-0. Elizabethton 8-1 in postseason. The only blemish on the record has been that loss the other night. 3-2 to the Stewart County Rebels, who we eliminated last night. Wagner to the belt, 2-0 pitch. And it's a foul back, 2 balls and a strike. Hello, Carolyn Blevins. Hello, Betty Perry. Again, reminding you this weekend, Memorial Day, it ain't about picnics, it ain't about swimming pools, all that's part of it, but it's to honor those who gave the ultimate sacrifice to this country. Here's a shot to right field, base hit. In front of Mullins, will they test an arm? They will not, because he brings it on 1 hop. Perfect throw from Mullins from right field. Base hit number 2, and it continues for Lee Derryberry. And immediately Reed Casey pounces out of the third base dugout to talk to his starter. So Odell scores. Odell at third, and now Bartholomew at first. So a run on 2 base hits and nobody out here in the first inning. Catching is Lee Derryberry. He's your next man up to clean up batter. Hello to Ryan and Kelly Whitten. Whitten Huddle. Hello to Amanda Jennings. So a meeting at the mound between Casey and Wagner and Evan Perkins. And so it continues for Lee Derryberry, the cleanup batting catcher, right-hand batter. Cyclones in all white, black numerals. to stay cool on a 91-degree day. For the Panthers, they've got a cream-colored jerseys with blue numerals, blue helmets. Hello to J.T. Holloman, my dear friend with the police department. On the corners, he brings it, and it's outside, ball one. Hello to Chris Barber. Hello to Timmy and Stephanie Garland and J.T. Holloman, Amanda Jennings. Just got started, and it's a 1-0 ball game. Riverside's got something going here. Got them on the corners, and nobody out. So Derryberry, a 1-ball, no-strike batter here. Wagner leans in, gets a long look from Evan Perkins. And he's working from the stretch, brings it. And it's strike call. 1-1. Hello to Jeremy Hodge. So, I don't know what it's like weather-wise back home, but down here it's gone from winter to summer. It's 91 degrees. Pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. Nice pitch, Wagner. Sarah Snavely says, here we go. Game 1 of 2 tonight. That is the goal. That is the objective, to be back here tomorrow on down the road in Murfreesboro, Middle Tennessee State. 1-2 pitch. And holy smokes. Missed that one inside, and it's 2-2. Today's word may be fluid, as in the strike zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wagner brings it. Ground ball. Corey at short. Run comes in. Falls down, throws to second, got the force play, run scores. Great job by Corey. He broke to his right, fielded the ball. His right leg went out from underneath him. He fell down. Snaps the throw to Eggleston, 4-6 in the putout. I'm sorry, 6-4 in the putout. Run scores. It's 2-0. Here's Stone Frost, the right fielder. Runner stays on at first. So Derryberry stays at first. Here's your right fielder, Stone Frost. Jared Ellis says it's hot in Elizabethton too. Well, then it's watermelon weather. It's the way I see it. When it gets that hot, you get your watermelon, just eat it, let it run down. No shirt on, let it roll down in your belly button. That's country there. So it's watermelon weather. It's 91 degrees. Let it get in your beard, get down, roll down, get in your belly button. Oh, yeah, that's country there. Pitching. Foul back. Riverside's jumped out to a 2-0 lead here. 1 out of the top of the first. But it's a long game. We saw last night. One for the ages. Anything can happen in a high school baseball game. Wagner to the belt. Checks the runner first and now steps back off the rubber and looks him back in. Hello, Lori Wilson. Hello to Jordan Mitchell and Melissa Green. I believe she's the one who told me they were listening at Snap-on. We certainly appreciate that. Hear the cowbell down the third base line for the Cyclones. There's a big crowd here for Elizabethton. This one hit him. Hit batsman, and for Lawson Wagner, that is hit batsman number 10 of the season. Second and first, 1 out. It's Slayton Martin's turn, the second baseman for the Panthers. So Lawson Wagner got himself in a jam here. 2 in, 2 on, 1 out. Right-hand batting second baseman. Where's number 1? Lawson brings it, and he shoots it in the right field. It'll hang up there for Mullins, and Jake makes the catch. Runner tags, and not very long. He rockets one right back in. He has to stay put at second. Great arm by Jacob Mullins. He showed us what he had last night. He threw him out from right field on that one hopper. The Perkins tagged the runner coming in, which would have been the game-winning run for Stewart County. Here's Seth Timms. Here's Timms DHing with the left fielder McGee. So nice catch by Mullins and got it right back in with that great throw from right field. And he threw out that runner last night to Evan Perkins. Big play in the game. Swing and a miss. Ran it in on him. Nice pitch, Lawson Wagner. 2 on, 2 out, 2 in for the Panthers here in the top of the first inning. 2-0 ball game. Lawson Wagner to the belt. Checks the runners at second and first and delivers the 0-1 pitch. Here comes sidearm, and he popped him up. Out around second base. Eggleston says his mind on the grass, makes the catch, and that's the inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. They leave 2. After a half inning, Riverside 2. And here come your Cyclones coming up for the first time this afternoon in Smyrna, Tennessee. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone State Tournament Baseball.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Back at Smyrna High School, yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you. Hello to Charles Anderson, Nancy Sarvis, Kathy Wagner, Lori Wilson. Let me just tell you, 2 runs ain't nothing for this ball club. Boy, they play. Till the other team gets about 24 runs, then I get nervous. 2 runs is nothing. These guys can bring it back up in a hurry. Hey, if you're a fan of Sprint, one of our great sponsors, check this out. They've been selling these like hotcakes too. It is the new iPad 6th generation, only $99 for a limited time. You're going to save at Sprint in Elizabethton and Sprint in North Johnson City over $300 on the new iPad 6th generation, only $99 for a limited time at Sprint in Elizabethton beside Beef O'Brady's, and in North Johnson City right in front of Longhorn Steakhouse. Cyclones come calling. It'll be Eggleston, Wetzel, and Carter get it started here this afternoon, trailing 2-0. Hello, Johnny Burleson. Hello to Brandon Collins. Hello to Nancy Sarvis. Hello to Don Lambert. Much like Wagner, this young man, a right-hander, is a side armor. Not very big. Looks to be about 5'9", 5'10", right-hander. Here's the Eggman. Again, in postseason play, 13 for 34. 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, 7 walks. He scored 14 times. Those last two numbers, very, very critical. You need on base, you're the lead man. He's been on there 7 via walk, and he has come around and scored 14 runs in postseason. So he's been out on the bases. Yesterday he had a phenomenal game, strike called. Last night, he went 4 for 6 against Stewart County last night. An 8-5 barn burner. Eggleston outside 1-1. Jesse Carr listening in while mowing from New Look Outdoor Services. There you go. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Candy Johnson says, let's go eat. Hello to Teresa Simcox. Man, you folks are dialing in today. Here's a fly ball center field. Hanging up there for the center fielder to his left about 10 steps and makes the catch, 1 down. Will Long hauls it in. How about Lauren Harris listening, who sings to the Kingdom Airs, heading home from Dollywood listening. That old boy can sing. He sang the national anthem before the Lady Cyclone softball game against Unicoi County a cappella. Or as Barney Fife says, a cappella. Stepped right up there and he crooned it. Hello, Lauren Harris. Here is Wetzel, outside ball 1. Wetzel postseason play. 11 for downstairs, 3-1 Wetzel. Old Glory looks real good out there today in that left field flagpole too. Stars and Stripes. My father, United States Marine, God rest his soul, Semper Fi. Fought in the South Pacific, World War II. 3-1 count to Wetzel, and it's downstairs, ball 4. Tying run comes to the plate, and Carter. Bottom of the first, we are the home team, obviously, this afternoon. Carter last night goes 2 for 6. Huge RBI single in the 10th inning. Evan Carter in postseason play, 12 for 32. 2 doubles, a triple, 11 RBIs in 9 games. Can I tell you what he's done? This kid, the sophomore heading off to Duke, we've got him for 2 more years. Odell brings it. Carter takes it. Strike call to the knees. Wetzel cautiously creeping off that bag, 2 or 3 steps at first base. Bottom of the first, Cyclones trail 2-0. Tying run to the plate, Carter. Evan with 2 long balls in the season. Number 3 would be nice right now, right here. Here's a fly ball down the left field line. Twisting Falcon to get to it, and they cannot. It falls right in front of the fence. Both left fielder and shortstop ran a long way. Oh, Chris Payne. And it is a long strike for Evan Carter in a hole now. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on the first. In game time temperature, 91 degrees. In the boiling sun. Not a better place to be in Smyrna, Tennessee in the state baseball tournament in the Final Four. Carter, 0-2 pitch, and it's downstairs, good eye. Gets away from the catcher to the wickets, it goes through. Down to second goes Wetzel. Pass ball, Wetzel's in scoring position. Hello, Chris Carter. Listening to the broadcast. And Riverside has been to the Big Dance 6 times. They've won 3 state championships, most recently in 2012. 1-2 pitch to Carter, and a bad handle pop backing out of play for Evan. Count holds at a ball, 2 strikes. Their record in state play with this year's a little bangle buddy, says Chris Payne. Their postseason record is 22-6, Riverside. Odell delivers 1-2 pitch, and it's way outside. Good eye. Count levels up 2-2. Fastball tried to catch that corner and sailed on him, went outside. Vic White in Knoxville says, let's get some runs. Coach White's daddy in K-Town. 2-2 pitch to Carter, and it's strike 3 called. 2 down. He looked it into the catcher's mitt, hesitating for just a second. The home plate umpire and rung him up. And there's 2 down here in the first inning. There's Corey Russell. I told his daddy before the game he's got a new nickname for me. He's called Clutch. That's what he did last night. Corey Russell. Runner out at second, and Wetzel pitches, and a fly ball, left field. Well tagged. Will he get to it? And he'll chase it down. He gapped it in deep left field. He brings it in, makes the catch, and that's the inning for Elizabethton. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We've played 1. Riverside leads at 2-0. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, live at the state tournament in Smyrna, Tennessee, brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Back at Smyrna, Tennessee, if you have not, we would encourage you to enter to win some tickets to go to Dollywood. Got a couple of one-day passes you can use anytime between now and park closing at the end of the year. All we need is your first name, last name, email address, and the town you're qualifying from. It's all we need. We're up to 8 or 9 states on that. TomTaylorSports.com/contest. We'll give it away a week from Monday. So good luck. See if you'll be the one winning tickets to go for one day on me to Dollywood. Speaking of tickets, don't forget we're 86 days away from the Bass Pro Shop NRA Night Race, the world's last great Coliseum. Bristol Motor Speedway can't wait.
Leading off out of the second inning for the Panthers, number 6, third baseman, Cole Redix.
And you can get tickets at BristolMotorspeedway.com. 8-9-1 of the second. Cyclones down 2. Here's Cole Redix, the third baseman. Cyclones left Wetzel out at second base after walking. Wagner brings it, and a swing and a miss. Now, here's the tail of the tape on Lawson Wagner. He gets stronger. It's usually his first inning's a little shaky. This one was. He typically through the year has gotten better as he's gotten a little groove. Outside 1-1. Hello, Bradley Purdy, watching in Cleveland, Texas, or listening. If you go back to Friday night, he came in for Trey Shown and faced 15 batters and gave up 2 infield hits, and that was it. 1-1 pitch. Foul back, 1-2. The other side of the bracket are the Forest Rockets and the Greenville Green Devils still playing in Double-A. Everybody else from the Tri-Cities has been eliminated, unfortunately. Science Hill, University High, and Unaka Lady Rangers softball team. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging, nice pitch, Lawson Wagner, one down.
Strikeout for the first out. Brings up the center fielder, number 5, Will Long.
Lawson Wagner's 26th punch out of the season, the first of the ball game. Here's center fielder Will Long, the number 9 batter. 2-0 Riverside, top of the second. Pitching and a ground ball right back up the middle to Corey. Off his glove into shallow center field. E6.
Hard hit ball to the shortstop.
Corey, that one rolled up his arm much like Friday night, and an error charge to the shortstop.
Runner on first.
And so here's the top of the order, Bradley Odell. Hello to Donna Murphy. Hello to Lori Moore Gilreath. Lori Moore Gilreath and Donna Murphy and Kathy Wagner. Here's Odell, 1 out, 1 on. Error charge to Corey. That one rolled up his arm, kicked into center field. Runner going, pitch out, throw down. Pretty good throw. Can they get him? And he's safe. Eggleston put the tag right on that left shin. Umpire was right there to make the call and said he slid it downfield side of the bag for a stolen base. But Perkins put it right on the numbers. He put the tag on the left shin of the base runner, but he's in for the stolen base. 1 out, 1 on. Odell singled and scored the first of 2 runs back last inning. Wagner, it's outside, and it's 2-1, 2-0. Two runs, 2 hits for Riverside so far. No runs, no hits for the Cyclones, and they're only at bat. Lawson Wagner brings it, and a chopper at the plate, foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Well, if you don't know, last night the Celtics took care of the Cavaliers in Boston. They now lead 3-2. And the Rockets and the Warriors crank it back up in the NBA Western Conference Finals. Lawson Wagner checks the runner at second. He brings it to the plate, outside ball 3, 3-1. Reddick strikeout swinging, long reach on the air by Russell, and here's Odell, the top of the order. 2-0 Riverside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lawson Wagner checks him again out at second. The junior brings it. And a shot down the left field line. That is a foul ball. He turned on it, drove it deep, but drove it foul. And he'll come back and pick up the aluminum stick. And look at that scoreboard. It says a 3-ball, 2-strike count now to the shortstop for the Panthers out of Decatur County, Tennessee, the Riverside Panthers. Coach Eric Quinn. 26-9, and the Cyclones at 28-9. Full count. Wagner gets his sign from Evan Perkins. Here it comes. Popped him up. Daly at third says it's mine, and he'll squeeze that cowhide. Out number 2. 2 outs in the inning for Spencer Odell. He's your starting pitcher. Reached on an error, dropped the bunt third base side, and Lawson overthrew it to first base. E1. That's the second error of the ball game. Corey Russell's misplayed ball a few minutes ago. So Odell came around and scored that second run. And a pitch outside. Goodbye, Kemba Perkins. Ball 1. Andrew McKeon, one of our great sponsors from Carter County Bank, listening this afternoon. Thank you, my friend. Like me some Carter County Bank. Bank of Tennessee. 1-0 pitch. Outside. 2-0. Getting a big shout out to one of the pioneers of our craft, Johnny Holtzclaw. Under the weather back in Elizabethton, we were told. So, pull him for you, big guy. Long-time announcer of this school. 2-0 pitch outside, and it's 3-0. Hello, Bobby Moppin. I think Bobby's watching here in Nashville, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Bobby can sing. 3-0. 2 out, runner at second. Cyclones down 2-0 here in the top of the second inning of the scheduled 7. Cyclones got a win to keep it going here. 3-0 pitch. Does he get the green light? He does not, and it's ball 4 on 4.
Ball 4, batter walk. Runners on first and second, 2 down.
Odell trots to first. Got him 2 on 2 out, second and first. Here is Owen Bartholomew. Hello, Shelby Miller. Thank you for listening. And Bobby Moppin, you can sing. I know that.
Courtesy runner number 15, Jonathan Bowman.
Courtesy runner at first. Here's Bartholomew, who singled his first time up in the right field. 2 on, 2 out. I would think a very pivotal at-bat in this game here. And it's a strike call. Nice pitch. Long game, but psychologically, you got to keep them off the boards here. You get another hack at him in the bottom of the second. Pitching, and nice pitch. Strike 2 called. Umpire hesitating just a second. We rang him up for strike 2. Nice pitch, went outside, then came back inside of the first baseman. Lawson's got him on the ropes here. No balls and 2 strikes to the 2 out batter. 2 on here. See if he can bring one in. He does, and it hit him. Brought it in too close, hit batsman. That's the second one he's plunked, and they load him up now.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
Long to third. Odell trots to second to hit batsman Bartholomew to first, and here is Lee Derryberry, the catcher, your cleanup batter.
Now to bat, number 22, Lee Derryberry.
Here's the catcher for Riverside. Hitting a fielder's choice and a ground ball to Corey. Flipped it to Eggleston 6-4 to force the runner round number 1 back last inning. Pitching way inside. Up tight, ball 1. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate that. Brenda says, I'd like to be able to see. Let me give you that disclaimer. We've been saying it all tournament long. TSSAA does not allow videoing of ball games on the internet. Audio only. That's why we don't have a camera. We've had a camera throughout the season, but down here she's audio only. 1-0 pitch. Upstairs, 2-0. Bases loaded, no place to put him. We're in the second inning. It's already 2-0 Riverside. So the drama continues to mount here for the Cyclone baseball team. Bases loaded, 2 out, down 2. Pitches inside and tight, 3-0. Walk means a run here. Stone Frost is on deck, the right fielder. He got hit his first time up. Lawson Wagner's got to reach back in his bag of tricks here and come up with something at this point. 3-0 pitch. The junior brings it, and it's taken all the way. Strike call. Nice pitch. Right down the heart of the plate. I would have thought he'd gotten a green light, but he didn't, and that's good. 3-1. Now you got to figure the catcher's going to be hacking the cleanup batter, taking a hack at this thing, and see what he brings him. 3-1 pitch, and he fouls it back. Full count now. Bad handle foul. Good pitch by Wagner, ran it in on him. Sawed off his hands. That's a great pitch by Lawson Wagner to get him to foul back to the backstop. Now the runner's on the move. Payoff pitch, 3-2 count, 2 out, bases full here. Come on, Lawson. 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Walked him. 3-0 Riverside. Derryberry credited with an RBI with a bases loaded walk. And it continues now for Stone Frost, the right fielder. Base is still full. Odell at third. Second is Bartholomew. First is Derryberry with the base loaded walk for an RBI. And here's Stone Frost. Cyclones down 3-0 here in the second. Lawson Wagner brings it, side arm, and it's outside, ball 1. Sandy Shell says, come on, Cyclones. Melissa Green says, let's go, boys, you can do it. I'm telling you, this modern technology, this internet thing blows this old country boy's brain now, I'm telling you. 1-0 pitch. I'm sitting there, people sending me something all over the country. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. 2 out. Lawson Wagner brings it. And it's strike called. Nice pitch, brought it in on him. Ricky Walters says, catch a game tonight with American Legion Baseball. 2 games tonight, one at Duggar, one at Scotty Button Field in Hampton. They watch future state tournament players, 13 and 15. 2-1 pitch, ground ball to Daly at third. He'll tag the runner coming down. Smart play, and that's the inning. 1 run, no hits, 1 error, and they leave him full. That's a big break for the Cyclones. Good job of Wagner to get out of a tough inning. They pick up 1 run, and we go to the bottom of the second. It could have been a whole lot worse. Bottom of the second we go, trailing 3-0. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by ACFCU.
$10,500 in down payment assistance, and you can be eligible. That's right, Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership, and for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Boonville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Back in Smyrna, Tennessee, yours truly, Tom Taylor, to Jason Holly. There's my man right there. That's a good one. Take that one to the bank right there all day long. Hello to Stephanie Tolley, Bailey Van Huss, Mike Little, Aaron Trent, Char Langley. I told you last night, we're very excited. We've been given the green light to bring you Elizabethton football right here on the internet. Anna Ramirez, hello. And Char Langley. Here's Evan Perkins, who had a day yesterday, 16 for 38 in postseason play, 4 doubles, leads the club in postseason with 13 RBIs. Evan Perkins, the junior catcher, pitching, and it's a strike call to get the second inning started. Hello, Amy Hartley in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm telling you, this blows my mind here. Of course, I haven't figured out how you can put a piece of paper in a machine and hit the fax number and it comes out on the other side of the world. This one inside. 1-1. So it doesn't take much to confuse this old country boy, and the fax machine will do it all day long. 1-1 pitch, and strike 2 called. Evan Perkins, 1-2. Odell not wasting any time between pitches. Thank you, Danny Davis. Thank you, Bob Thomas. Yep, I'm getting jacked up for Cyclone football, but I'm jacked up for the baseball here, too. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging, 1 away. Second strikeout of Odell's afternoon. The starting pitcher here is Logan Estep, DHing for Wagner. Thank you, Danny Davis. Very kind. Katie Witten, the First Lady of Elizabethton Cyclone football, listening this afternoon. How about that? Pitch is down and away. Ball 1 to Estep. Estep, postseason through the 9 games, 12 for 33. 2 doubles, a homer, and 4 RBIs, and scored 6 times. Trailing 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. Estep, fly ball. He's tagged it. Going back, and it is gone! Home run! Logan Estep. Fried detonator. Woo, baby. Logan Estep, fried detonator. He got that one out of here in a hurry. Estep, a solo shot.
That's the first home run over the wall here in Smyrna for this tournament.
Logan Estep creamed that potato. Holy smokes. Left fielder went back, looked up, and said, I'm not even going to make a play on that one. It's out of here. A 3rd home run of the season for Logan Estep.
Now batting third baseman number 15, Matthew Daly.
Gives us 1. We need 2 more. Estep hammers it out here in a solo tater. Woo, doggies. I like that. Pitching. And Daly into the bat foul. Backing out of play, strike one to Matthew Daly. 12 for 29, 6 RBIs in postseason. Richard Van Ness says, touch them all, young fella, you got it. He hammered, as I said, he fried that tater. Baby, he got out of here in a hurry. This one outside, and it's 1-1. Estep pulls this win 2 now, trailing 3-1 at the bottom of the second. Third home run of the season for Logan Estep. Swing and a miss for Daly. The pitch down and away. Hope Diaz says Baby Piper likes it too. Baby Piper, Lynn, I don't know if they've decided on Murphy or not, from Murfreesboro, where the child was born. 1-2 pitch downstairs. Good eye, Daly, 2-2. Well, Logan Estep had his RBI number 30 of the season. And psychologically, that was something we needed right there. Daly, 2-2 pitch, and it's downstairs, full count. Good eye, Matthew Daly. On deck is Jacob Mullins. Bottom of the second, Estep solo homer. It was a drive for the birthday boy. Did not know that. This is Estep's birthday. Full count, ground ball, third baseman to his left. Fields throws and got him. 2 down. 2 away in the second for the Cyclones. Here's Jake Mullins. Jacob in the tournament, 5 for 20. A couple of RBIs. Had a big RBI single yesterday. I should say last night. Had an RBI single to plate Daly in the second inning last night of that big win over Stewart County, 8-5 and 10. Odell brings it. First pitch, shoots it foul. Look out. Coach Presnell. You got a little move going on down there. That was a self-preservation, get out of the way move there. Yeah, he just about lost. Yeah. He had that little dance, get out of the way there. That was getting ready to be a direct shot. This one downstairs, 1-1. Lee King says, thank you for allowing us to enjoy the game. You're welcome. My pleasure. Hammered that tater. Estep drilled that puppy. I loved it. Swing and a miss, Mullins. He's at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strikeout swinging Perkins. Solo homer Estep. Ground out third Daly. Here's Mullins. 3-1. Cyclones down here in the second. Hello, Penny Gray. 1-2 pitch. And swing and a miss. Strikeout swing. That's the inning. But we get 1 run and 1 hit. No errors, nobody left. We play 2. We trail by 2. We go to the third inning. Riverside 3, Elizabethton 1. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by the Carter County Bank.
This is Andrew McKinn, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics. Natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County-owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our community even better. Carter County Bank is big on small business, locally owned and managed to support our first priority, Carter County and the people who live here. Visit any of our branches or go online to cartercountybank.com. Carter County Bank is a division of Bank of Tennessee, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Two inning totals here at Smyrna for Riverside. The Panthers, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. They've left 5. And for Elizabethton, 1 run, 1 hit. We've committed 2 errors and left 1. Hello to Sarah Presnell. Hello to Char Langley. Go to the third inning. Wagner back out there for third inning work. He'll go up against 6, 7, and 8. Martin, Timms, and Reddicks. Cyclones down 3-1. Estep got one of those back with a long ball deep over that left field fence. Pitch, bunts, third base side, a good one. Fielded by Wagner. He'll have to hurry. He can't. Bunt single. Gets it started. Perfectly laid bunt down the third base line. Lawson was there, pounced on it, but this kid's got speed and beat it out for an infield bunt single. And it's base hit number 3 now for the Riverside Panthers. Down the left field line is 330. So that ball was climbing. That guaranteed every bit of 340, 350-foot hammer by Logan Estep. Throw to first. Johnson takes the throw. Back in standing is your lead man, Sladen Martin. Tim's the DH for Jay McGee in left field. Tim's popped out to Eggleston to end the first inning. This pitch upstairs, and it's 1-0. Tim's DHing for Jay McGee, the left fielder. Popped out to Eggleston out in shallow right center field on the grass to end the first inning. 3-1 Riverside. Top of the third of a scheduled 7. Hello to Katrina Hobson and Rick Richardson, and hello to Tommy Richardson. Wagner to the belt, brings it. The 1-0 pitch, and it's belt high. Strike call, nice pitch, 1-1. Sun bearing down here. As we've told you, game time temperature 91 degrees. Got folks out there with umbrellas trying to stay cool, and they're selling a lot of soft drinks downstairs in the concession stand. This is our last day at Smyrna High School. We win these two, we'll head down to Murfreesboro tomorrow. So another big shout out again to the folks here that put on a first class tournament. The hospitality's been spectacular. Throw down to second, high throw, he's in with a stolen base. Perkins throw sails into center field. It's backed up by Wetzel. Stolen base easily, obviously. No play as Corey broke to the bag. Ball sailed on Perkins into center field. And so into second base is Martin. And now time is called as Perkins go out and talk to Lawson Wagner. We're in the top of the third. 1 ball, 2 strike count to your number 2 batter in this inning, Seth Timms, the DH. He's number 7 in the lineup. Hello to Justin Smith. Hello to Brenda Byram. Thank you, Brenda. It's kind. Very nice of you. Bryce Wilson. Need your yard mode? No. Thank you, Bryce. That brings back memories. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Lawson can bear down and retire this first out of the third inning. Here it comes, and it's a fly ball out into shallow right field. Eggleston going back, and he will make the catch and then drop the ball. E4, Eggleston caught it, put his bare hand on it to trap it, and it got away from him and falls E4. All hands are safe. Third error of the ball game now for Elizabethton. We had an error each inning. All hands safe. The second is Martin stayed put. Timms at first. Here's Cole Reddicks who struck out swinging his first time up. So our defense, which was spectacular last night, 10 innings of errorless baseball. We have committed 3 boo-boos here in 3 innings. Squares the bunt. Outside, ball drop. Perkins gets away from him. Runner moves up to third. Attempted the bunt. Bunted through it. A strike called. Ball squeezed away from Perkins. Went up the first base line about 3 or 4 feet. And by the time he got to the baseball, the runner came down to third. They got him on the corners now. So here is Cole Reddicks, right-hand batting third baseman. 3-1, Cyclones trail here in the third. Another inning where you must not let them cross home plate and get back in this thing. You're only down 2 right now. This one downstairs, throw to second. Corey takes a throw in front of the second base, hoping, and it doesn't work, that he would break the home plate, and he did not. Stolen base recorded by Seth Thomas. They got him at second and third now with nobody out. Speaking of Cyclone football, practice starts July the 9th. 0-2 count, infield pulled in. Ground ball hit to Corey. Corey looks him back to third. Throws to first to Johnson. Nick comes right off that bag. Great play. 6-3 in the putout. Johnson came right off that bag like a pit bull ready to throw that ball to home plate if need be. And the third base runner said, better not. One away, here's Will Long. So great play by Corey. Infield still remains pulled in for the play at the plate. Here's Will Long, who reached on the air by Corey back in the second inning and scored the third run of the ball game. Here's a fly ball, center field. Wetzel on his horse going back, and he will not get to it. It's up against the wall. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. The batter going to third. Here's the throw. He's out, and they got him at third base. Great throw by Corey Russell in the relay. Long gapped it into right center field up against the planks for a bases clearing double. He tried to stretch it out to 3, and you go 8, to 6 to 5 on the put out 2 away, but 2 more runs come in. And now it's a 5-1 ball game. So 2-run double for Long in the gap in right center field. Wetzel relays it to Corey, who relays it to Daly, puts a tag on the runner, or the batter trying to stretch it to 3. This one outside, ball 1. So 2 runs on 2 base hits this inning, and they've extended the lead to 4 at 5-1. Hello, Betty Lacey, Renee McNeil, and Carter Davison. 2 outs in the inning. It's the top of the order. Here's Odell. Swing and a miss. Throw it by him. Nice pitch. 1-1. Single to pop out to third. He's 1 for 2 with the run scored here. Cyclones trail 5-1 here in the top of the third. Hello, Jerry Hodges. Brings it, and a pop-up, hacking out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking ahead to the Cyclone third, Nick Johnson, top of the order, Ethan Eggleston, and Ryan Wetzel, 9, 1, and 2. Nina Reynolds says, go team. Hello, Nina. Hope I'm saying that right. 1-2 pitch, outside. Again, football starts July the 9th. Practice, first game, of course, August 17th. Science Hill comes to town. Also, an interesting scrimmage on July 27th. Dobbins Minute comes to town for scrimmage on the 27th. 2-2 pitch, inside, strike 3 call. Got him. Nice pitch. That gets the inning out for Riverside. 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the third. Riverside 5, your Cyclones 1. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by Blackburn Childers and Stegall.
Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Going to the bottom of the third, needing base runners, trailing by 4, 5-1. It'll be Nick Johnson, Ethan Eggleston, and Ryan Wetzel, 9, 1, and 2 here in the third inning. Hello to Tabitha Hyder Blackwell, Wanda Jones, and Rob Fritz. Here's Nick Johnson.
Number 24, Nick Johnson.
Nick Johnson at yesterday's afternoon game against Grundy County had the big hit. Bases clearing 2-run double in the bottom of the third inning. Got us going to a 12-0 shutout performance over Grundy County. Here's Nick's first pitch to him downstairs, ball 1. Hello to David Campbell and Jordan Hodges. 5-1 Riverside. We're in the bottom of the third. Johnson, pitch, dribbles a foul, first base side. Left-hand batting first baseman for the Cyclones. Elizabethton all white, black numerals, orange, black, and white, the old traditional stockings. Cream and blue would be your color coordination this afternoon for Riverside. Cream jerseys and blue numerals with a big R on the uniform in front of the heart. Big old blue R, navy blue R. 2-1 count to Johnson. And it's a shot down the right field line. It is a foul ball. He roped it, but it's a long strike for Nick Johnson. The count levels up at 2-2. Johnson, Eggleston, Wetzel in the third. Down 4 here, 5-1. Forrest leading Greenville. What was it, 4-0, Brian? Forrest leading Greenville 4-0 on the other side of the bracket. Hello, Andy Thaxton in West Virginia watching. And Tabitha Blackwell. 2-2 pitch, shot back up the middle, leaping catch, robbed him of a base hit, 1 down. Second baseman timed that perfectly. Slade Martin leaped up, and Slade Martin robs him of a single. Great leaping job done with the second baseman, and there's one away here in the third. Stopped over to the Eggman, flat out to center his first time up. Second time through against Odell. Let's see what we can do against him. Down 4 here in the third. Pitching and downstairs, ball 1. Cyclones have been guilty of 3 big errors here in the ballgame so far. An error an inning, I should say. That has certainly not helped the cause. Hello, Travis Royston. 1-0 pitch, strike called, 1-1 to Eggleston. Eggman, 13 base hits in postseason play. Eggleston on the season, no homers and 19 RBIs. And this one hit him. He'll go to first. Hit batsman for Eggleston. Now, when I say hit, it's rather subjective. It's not like a direct hit. There's been some of those. That was more of a graze, but it did graze him, and it's a base hit batsman. Down to first he goes. When I say get hit, it ain't like he got smeared. He got grazed. But now Daly got hammered last night between the jersey numbers pretty hard. Couldn't get out of the way of a fastball. Popped him in the back. Here's Wetzel, walked his first time up. Cyclones down 4 here in the bottom of the third. First pitch, chopper, third base side, could be trouble. Third baseman charges, fields, throws, and got him. Eggleston to second. 2 away. Wetzel, half step. Bang, bang, played first. 2 away, and here is Evan Carter. Evan, if you hit a home run right here, I will get you a frosted sunrise. I get you mucho frosted sunrises at Chick-fil-A. Odell checks the runner at second, dancing around to Carter, and it's outside and away. Ball 1. Good eye by Evan. Carter struck out on a called third, his first at bat. Carter, 11 RBIs in postseason play. That home run by Estep earlier in the ball game, number 7 of the season as a team. Carter, ground ball to the second baseman to his right. Fields on 3 hop throws, pulled him off the bag, tagged him coming down. That's the inning. Third inning's done for the Cyclones. We go to the fourth. We trail by 4, 5-1. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by Tri-Cities Health.
Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Wholesale lineup changes for Elizabethton heading to the fourth inning. Ethan Eggleston becomes your new pitcher. Carson Dillard becomes your new catcher, and Perkins will go to second to play second while Carson Dillard catches, and the day is done for Lawson Wagner in 3 innings of work. So here's Eggleston making his 5th appearance of the season. Ethan Eggleston's pitched 17 innings, given up 20 hits, 11 runs, 10 of those earned. He's walked 8, struck out 9, ERA of 4. So Lawson Wagner goes 3 innings and sees his day done. We'll go to the 4th inning. He'll go to work on 2, 3, and 4. Odell, Bartholomew, and Derryberry. Ethan Eggleston. So Ethan Eggleston, one of the seniors on this ball club, trying to help the cause here. Down 4, heading to the top of the 4th inning. 5 runs, 4 hits for Riverside. 1 run, the 1 hit, the solo homer by Estep. And 3 big errors by the Elizabethton defense. Hello to Kim Perry Miller. How are you doing? And Melissa Birchfield Nichols. I read all these names. That's how they come across. Diana Sells, Brenda Byram. So Eggleston wiping his brow as he, again, we told you 91 degrees when this one started. Winner, if it's Riverside, moves into the championship tomorrow at Middle Tennessee State. Cyclones can come back. This first game will come back and play an outright second game. Riverside's not lost here in the tournament. Double elimination, obviously. Here's Odell, the pitcher. Reached on an error and a walk and a run scored. So Carson Dillard behind the plate now. Dillard's a sophomore, and he's a heck of a catcher. Perkins, the junior, goes out to second, and here's Ethan Eggleston. See what he can do on the mound. First pitch down and away, ball one. Hello, Betty Perry. Hello to Ryan and Kelly Witten. Cyclones down 4. Top of the 4th inning, it's 5-1 Riverside. Eggleston brings it, bounced up there, and it's 2-0. You still have Carson Dillard. You have Colton Miller, Gavin Peters. You still got Nick Johnson at first as well. This one outside. He's in a tough spot. Hello, Frank Peters. Hello to Larna Taylor. You got to win this one, but you also got to look down the road. This one is strike call. Nice pitch, Eggleston. 3-1. If you win 2 here today and get to tomorrow, you get Trey Schown back. But you got to piecemeal it till then. 3-1 count. Eggleston brings it, and it's a pop-up. Backing out of play, full count. Cyclone faithful. Hanging off every pitch here, down 4 in the top of the 4th inning. Mike Brenninger, the great head coach at Sullivan East, watching. Had a great run with his Patriots this year. Payoff pitch. Popped him up out in the shallow center field. Lazy fly ball. Wetzel coming hard, makes the catch. 1 away. Odell's gone here in the 4th inning, and here is Owen Bartholomew. A single and a hit batsman. He's 1 for 1. Cyclones down 4 here in the top of the 4th. The lone home run was a fried tater by Logan Estep that climbed out of here in a hurry, his 3rd home run of the season. Eggleston will call time and make sure he gets his signals right with Carson Dillard, who says, Mr. Umpire, can I have a brief meeting with my pitcher? He said, yes, sir. Hello to Ashley Andrews. Hope you're doing well. 2 runs in the first, a run in the second, and 2 more in the third for the Riverside Panthers out of Decatur County, Tennessee. Eggleston brings it over the top, and a strike call. Nice pitch. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 count. And swing and a miss. Maybe chase a bad pitch. Nice job outside. Good job. Hello to David and Annette Laveau. Watching. Eggleston's got him on the ropes with no balls and 2 strikes. Ethan Eggleston brings it. 0-2 pitch, and it just misses upstairs. 1-2. Daly at third. Shortstop Corey Russell. Second is Evan Perkins. First is Nick Johnson. Carson Dillard now catching behind the plate. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice pitch. 2 down. Eggleston picks up strikeout number 10 of the season, number 1 of the ball game for Ethan Eggleston. He'll go to work on the catcher, cleanup batter Lee Derryberry. A lot of orange and black down here this afternoon. Good crowd in here down the third base line. In fact, the bleachers, for all intents and the bleachers are full. Not a big section for bleachers, but what is there is easily 80%, 85% full of orange and black clad fans. 1-0 pitch downstairs, 2-0. Hello, Rhonda Hubbard. Yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you. We're in Smyrna, Tennessee. We're in the top of the 4th. Cyclones down 4, 5-1. 2-0 pitch from Eggleston, who's in relief of Wagner. Misses downstairs, 3-0. Odell flies out to center. Bartholomew in a called third. Here's Derryberry. And it's bounced up there, and it's ball 4-4. Here's Stone Frost, the right fielder. Hit batsman and a fielder's choice. Bases loaded in the 2nd inning. Ground ball to Daly. Daly tagged the runner coming down from third. Fielder's choice, and that ended the inning. He's got a baseball name, Stone Frost. Just sounds like a baseball player. Right fielder. 2 out of the inning, down 4. Throw to first, back in, diving to the outfield side of the bag is your base runner. Derryberry has the courtesy runner at first. Hello to Debbie Hodges. Pitch upstairs, misses. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, top of the 4th. The bottom of the inning for the Cyclones, Russell, Perkins, and Estep. 4, 5, and 6. Getting their second look at Odell, the pitcher, who's held us to 1 run on the solo home run to Estep. 1 hit. This one, strike called. Nice pitch, Eggleston. So we've used Russell and Carter and Wagner and Daly and Trey Shine. Guy we haven't thought much about, Ryan Wetzel, can pitch in center field. There's another arm. 5-1 score upstairs, and it misses. 2 balls and a strike to the right-hand batting right fielder, Stone Frost. Other side of the bracket, it was Forrest leading Greenville 4-0 in the Double-A. 2-1 pitch, popped him up in shallow center field. Actually, pretty good hit. Wetzel backs up 2, then Camp Center makes the catch. That's the inning. Good job, Ethan Eggleston. Fly out to center in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. They've stranded 6. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Heart of the order coming up. See what we can do with the Riverside Panthers trailing 5-1. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's chicken minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
That's where we plead the 5th, gentlemen. That's where we plead the 5th. There you go. Listening to the John Paul, George, and Ringo, but that's music right there. I don't know what some of the stuff I hear today. I don't know what that is, but that's, I'll be here in the background. That's music right there. John Paul, George, and Ringo. A little twist and shout. She's a little girl. We go. Oh, lousy mercy. We go to the 4th inning. Cyclones down 4. Here we go. A little Cyclone pride. Here's Corey Russell leading things off. Clutch. Hello, Neil Hartley, and hello to Rhonda Weddle. Hello to Penny Wolf. Here's Corey, flat out to center his first time up. Gave it a pretty good run, too. This one downstairs, strike called. Hammered it pretty good. Center field had to break back and reach up, make the catch. He drove it deep. But retired the 3rd out of the 1st inning. Ground ball, shortstop. Backhands in the hole. Pumps, throws, and Corey is out by half step. 1 down. Nice job by Odell in the hole at short. He backhanded, planted, and threw a strong throw and got Corey by a step. 1 away. Here's Perkins, struck out swinging his first time up to lead off the 2nd inning. Evans has moved to second base now with Dillard behind the plate. Eggleston on the mound in relief of Lawson Wagner. Here's a curveball, strike called. Nothing fancy about this kid's pitching, but he's getting it done. Hello, Neil Hartley. Somebody guy can sing. Here's a swing and a miss. 0-2 to Perkins. He and his lovely bride, Tara. They can sing, both collectively and as a duo. 0-2 pitch to Perkins. Swing and a miss. Tracked out swinging, 2 down. 4th strikeout of the ball game for Odell. He'll go to work on Estep. Logan with 1 out of the 2nd, hammered 1 out of here. His 3rd long ball of the season, RBI number 30. That's been it so far. We need another one of those home run taters. He needs to fry another tater. You better believe it. And a pitch curveball misses downstairs, ball one. I don't know, JD, did he fry it or did he mash it? He got it out here in a hurry. How would you just, he mashed that tater. There you go. That's the only one we've got so far to show for 3 innings of at-bats. We're in the bottom of the fourth, and there's one fouled back by Estep. Logan Estep, one of our seniors here this year. Look at this last 3 years, this baseball team under Ryan Presnell, the senior class, 66 and 36. Including these last 2 seasons, 48 and 21 as a record. Downstairs, good eye, Estep, backhanded by the catcher. 2 balls and a strike, 2 out of the inning, trying to put him out in order for the first time in the ball game. Russell grounds out to short, Perkins strikes out swinging, and Estep a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. And a check swing, did he go? And they'll appeal. And nope, nobody appeals. He did not. 3-1. They got a break there. Looked like he did break his wrist. But we'll take it. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball, third baseman. Hit right to him. Fields throws. Low throw, dug out. 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 5th inning. We played 4. We're down 4. Riverside 5, Elizabethton 1. We'll be right back. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
At FCA, we're touching millions one heart at a time. Since 1954, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes has been putting the heart and soul in sports by challenging athletes and coaches to impact the world for Jesus Christ. As the largest sports ministry in the world, FCA now reaches over 2 million people annually on the professional, college, high school, junior high, and youth levels. Through this shared passion for athletics and faith, lives are changed, one heart at a time. Learn more at fca.org.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400. Your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
We go to the 5th inning. Your numbers: Riverside 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Elizabethton 1 run, the 1 hit, the solo shot, Estep, and 3 errors. We work our way into the 5th inning. It'll be Martin, Timms, and Reddicks for the Riverside Panthers. Up 4 here. Forest leads Greenville in the bottom of the 4th, 5-1, the other side of the bracket. This one outside, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Sladen Martin. Bunt single and a fly out to right. He's 1 for 2. 5-1 Riverside. Eggleston brings it. Swing and a miss. Took something off that one. Nice pitch, Ethan. In his 2nd inning of work in relief of Lawson Wagner. Eggleston with a couple of strikeouts under his belt. Ethan now go to the windup. He was pitching from the stretch. Now he'll come back. He's been going back and forth. Now he'll bring it. See what he does here. Pops him up. Center field. Lazy fly ball. Wetzel's there. 1 down. 1 away here in the 5th inning. Hello, Sarah Snavely and Melissa Nichols and Bobby Maupin. Neil says, who's in the booth with me? Nobody. Here is Seth Timms. Popped out to second. Reached on an error by Eggleston at second. 3 errors today. Hurt our defense and hurt our calls, obviously. This is outside, down and away, ball 1 to the right-hand batting. Designated hitter Seth Timms. Eggleston, 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to Corey at short. Backhands. Pumps, throws, high throw, pulls him off E6. Sailed on Corey. Johnson leaped up. Nick's a pretty tall player. Leaped up, couldn't get it. Error. Fourth error of the ball game for Elizabethton defense. One out, one on. Here's Cole Reddix.
Brings up number 6, Cole Reddix.
So Reddix, strikeout swinging and a ground out to Corey. He's 0 for 2. Number 8 man in the lineup, third baseman. Hello, Brody Adams. Gave us some thrills as a Cyclone player last year. Second year of calling Cyclone baseball. Had a blast. Continue to have a blast. A lot of fun. First pitch. Shoots it foul. Backing out of play, strike one. This ballpark, very, very nicely taken care of. Well manicured, I guess is the right way to describe it. 330 down the lines, 370 in straightaway center. Cali green fence all the way around with the construction yellow stripe on top of the fence. And a backdrop to obviously help the hitters in straightaway center. We've got about a, 20-foot wide, higher than the rest of the fence wall, straightaway center. Backdrop for the hitters. See that ball coming, and this one misses. It's 1-1. Martin flies out to center. Error on the shortstop. Timms is at first. 1 out, 1 on here in the 5th inning. Swing and a foul tip. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice pitch by Eggleston, relief of Lawson Wagner. So on the pitching statistical sheet that has not been used in this tournament, here's the throw. The first, Johnson takes it back in, diving safely. Miller pitched, 2 batters yesterday. Russell's done. Carter's done. Wagner's done. Daly's done. This one misses inside. Trey Schown can't go till tomorrow. So you have available as a pitcher based on the sheet Gavin Peters, Carson Dillard, Colton Miller, and Nick Johnson and Ryan Wetzel. Those are the guys that have been used so far this season in the pitching capacity. Full count now. Eggleston. Foul pitch, brings it, and it's downstairs, ball 4, walking.
Ball 4, batter walks.
Second walk given up by Eggleston. He struck out 1, walked 2 so far, and now he'll go to work on Will Long, the center fielder. Long's had the big hit. The gapper cleared the bases, a 2-run double in the 3rd inning. It's been the big hit of the ball game. 2 on and 1 man out here in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch upstairs, strike called. We'll take it. We were telling you earlier in the pregame who's still playing in single A and double A. Triple A baseball, Rossville takes on Collierville this afternoon at Siegel High School. This one fouled back. At Murfreesboro, Oakland, it's Seymour and Brentwood. Seymour, of course, from East Tennessee. In single A baseball, it's Loretto, and Trinity Christian and Columbia Academy and Greenback are the teams still playing in single A baseball. In Unaka's Lady Rangers losing this morning, and they've been eliminated, lost 3-0 to Whitwell. Hello to Barb Robinson, the First Lady of Milligan basketball. Married to that Robinson guy who's a class act. One ball, 2 strikes. Eggleston brings it, and it's bounced up there. Good block by Carson Dillard. Hello to Regina Presnell. Cyclones in a hole where they trail 5-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. The lone run was a solo homer by Logan Estep. Eggleston brings it, and it's downstairs, and it's 2-2. Fly ball to center, error, shortstop, walk. That's where we are here. 1 out, 2 men on. 5-1 Riverside lead. If they go on to win, they'll move into the championship tomorrow. Cyclones can come back, which is the goal here. We'll play them again here in a little while. This one downstairs, ball 4. Bases loaded. 1 out. Top of the order. Here's Bradley Odell. So bases juiced, infield pulled in here for the play at the plate. Can ill afford to let anybody else score. Down 4 here the way Odell's pitching in the top of the 5th inning. Eggleston goes to work. Here it comes, and it's inside. Strike called. Nice pitch. The cardiac clones. Time to get it going here. Sam beginning to trickle through the hourglass a little bit here in the 5th inning. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to Daly. Daly will bring home the throw and got him. Great job. Force play. He's out. Great job by Daly. Great job by Carson Dillard. Standing his ground. Out number 2. Fielder's choice. You come home with it 5-2. 2 away. Bases stay full. Lead man cut down. Reddix goes to third. Long to second. To first is Odell. Great play, Daly. The runner was coming hard. He had to make a quick throw because he had some speed, and he did a good job. Here's a line shot right to Corey. That's it. Hey. Nice job by Corey Russell. No runs. After leaving him loaded with 1 out, we dodge a bullet. No runs, no hits, 1 error. They leave him full. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Here we go, a little Cyclone pride. Let's see if this is our inning. We'll be right back after you hear this from the good folks from Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall.
Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Got ourselves out of a jam. Great job by Ethan Eggleston to get himself out of that bases loaded pickle. Hello to Rita Boer and Jennifer Johnson and Gary and Sherry Nelson, Amanda Jennings and Tim Wassam. Hope I'm saying it right. Kelly Crockett Merritt watching. Thank you. We go to the 5th inning. Bottom 3, Daly, Mullins, and Johnson, and we hope a whole bunch more here. One of the responses, absolutely, no question. One of the folks making a comment skipped on up there before I could read it during the commercial break, but no matter what happens here today, we've had a heck of a run. We're one of the four teams still standing in the state. But we're not done yet. Here's Matthew Daly, grounded out to third, his only plate appearance. First pitch is outside, ball 1, and the 5th inning's underway. Debbie Hodges says, come on, Cyclones, get those bats going. I would agree. Daly, Mullins, and Johnson, 7, 8, and 9. 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Foul ground, first base side. First baseman says, I've got it. Right along the first base bag. Foul ground. 1 away. 1 out for Mullins. Mullins struck out swinged in the 3rd inning. Or rather, in the 2nd inning. His only plate appearance. So Mullins, a strikeout swinged in the 2nd inning. That's the inning that East have hit the long ball. That's been it so far for us against Odell. I guess you would describe him as not all that fancy, not overpowering, just doing a very steady job, obviously. The scoreboard indicates that he's keeping us at bay. Hello, Ted Pate. Hello, Sandy Shell. However, things can turn in a hurry in a high school game. There's a fly ball to right field. It'll hang up for his counterpart. Mullins drives one to Stonefrost, 2 down. 2 away here in the 5th inning for the Cyclones. Here's Nick Johnson. Johnson lined one out to the leaping second baseman for out number 1 in the 3rd inning. So Johnson seems to get something going here against Spencer Odell, who's held us in check. Strike called. Here's a team that had 18 base hits last night, had 18 hits yesterday. That's 26 hits. And then 5 more in game number 1. 31 hits in the first 3 games. You can do the math. That's 10 hits a game on the average foul tip. And yet we've had one here so far. That tells you the kind of job this kid's doing. 0-2 and a foul tip in the glove of the catcher, Lee Derryberry. Johnson fouls it back. Our last base runner was a hit batsman, Eggleston, back in the third. Since then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row he's retired. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. 1, 2, 3, we go. We go to the sixth. Down 4. Riverside 5. Elizabethton 1. You're listening to 2018 Elizabethton Cyclone State Tournament Baseball, brought to you by ACFCU.
$10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. That's right. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership, and for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Booneville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Five in the books. We go to the sixth inning. 3, 4, and 5 against Ethan Eggleston, Owen Bartholomew. Hello to Sarah Snavely and Naomi Daly and Albert Hawks. Down 4 here. Upstairs, ball 1. It's an interesting stat. We scored 31 runs here in the first 3 games. I'm sorry, I had 31 hits in the first 3 games. We've got 1 today. Swing and a miss, and the pitch down and away. Nice pitch, Eggleston, in relief now of his 3rd inning of work of starter Lawson Wagner. 2 runs in the first, a run in the second, 2 more in the third for Riverside. Our lone run, the solo shot by Eastep in the second. That's been it. Outside, and it's 2-1. Hello to Daniel Dietrich. 2-1 pitch, bad handle foul, backing out of play. First base sign, 2-2. So, win, lose, or draw here. We've had a heck of a run, this baseball team, and it'll shift. Everything else athletically is done for in the school year. So next up would be fall sports. That would be football. 2-2 pitch, shot to Corey, over his head into center field. He leaped up, a line shot into left field from Bartholomew. Base hit. Only the 5th base hit of the ball game for Riverside. 2 hits in the first, 2 more hits in the third, and that's the first hit they've had since the 3rd inning. Leadoff single by Bartholomew here in the 6th, and here's Derryberry, the catcher. Pitch outside, ball 1. So, having watched Nick and Carter Everett, Nick Miller, do the PA during the baseball season at home, some of the guys have come up there, their football teammates. I'm excited about our football season. Inside, 2-0. I think we got some horses in the barn. Corey Russell back. He may end up being one of the all-time, or is going to be one of the all-time great rushers in the history of the school. Our shortstop. Here's a line shot, fair ball down the left field line, into the corner. Rounding second, Bartholomew. He'll come down to third. Carter just now gets to the ball. 1 run scores. He'll stop at second. RBI double. It's 6-1. So Bartholomew scores from first. It's a 6-1 ball game. Base hit number 6 now for base hit number 6 for the Riverside Panthers. They lead at 6-1 now. Still nobody out. Here's Stone Frost. 0 for 2 and a hit batsman. So win, lose, or draw. Great run for this baseball team and these great senior class. Wrapping up a great athletic year at Elizabethton. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. Your volleyball team's going to be exciting here in the fall. Football's going to kind of speak for itself. I would use the term loaded for the football team as far as talent. 1-0 pitch, way upstairs, 2-0. Girls soccer in the fall. In basketball, Lucas Honeycutt's had a great run. Basketball, the Lady Cyclones going to be much improved. Should be fun next year. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch, Eggleston. Pulled the string on him, foul tip. 2-1. Well, thank you, Betty Lacey. I'm very excited about doing football games this season, too. I'm anticipating saying touchdown Cyclones a lot in 2018. 2 balls, 1 strike. Eggleston to the belt. Checks a runner at second. We're down 6-1 here. Fly ball left field. Well tagged. Down to the corner. It'll roll to the fence. Run scores. Rolling into second will be Frost with a back-to-back RBI doubles. RBI for Frost. And out comes Ryan Presley. Maybe it for Ethan Eggleston. At least he's going to come out and talk to him. And Carson Dillard may be the man. They're going to switch out. Perkins. Yeah, let's see here. It'll be Ethan Eggleston will go to the dugout. Let's see. Yep, Eggleston will switch. They'll just flip-flop. Dillard's going to go out to pitch, and Eggleston's going to come in to catch. So there you go. Hello to Josh Nash. Hello to Andrew McKeon. It's a single, double. And it's a 7-1 ball game here, and still nobody out in the 6th inning. So Eggleston will go behind the plate now. Perkins will stay at second. And now Carson Dillard comes in to throw. Dillard part of that. Pitched the 4th inning yesterday. Strikeout, walk, and got him into a double play ball. So, I don't know how many pitches he had yesterday, but not many. Carson Dillard faced 3 batters. Struck out Noah Bean, walked Kinsey Hill, and had Trey Hampton hit into an inning-ending 1-6-3 double play ball back to him. The shortstop and over to Nick Johnson. So he faced 3 batters yesterday to Carson Dillard. Of course, Carson Dillard, you're pretty excited about this kid because you look at beside his name says S.O. He's a sophomore. Dillard making his 6th appearance of the season, 11 innings, 6 walks, 12 strikeouts. So Carson Dillard, the sophomore, now in. 3rd pitch of the ball game used. Wagner started, Eggleston, and now Carson Dillard. Man, that hamburger's good. Goodness gracious. They gave me a hamburger during the break. It's tearing me up. Man, that's good stuff. Right off the grill downstairs. Dillard. So your defense stays Daly at 3rd, Russell at short, Perkins at 2nd, Johnson at 1st. Eggleston goes from second base to pitcher, now to catcher. Dillard goes from catcher out to pitcher. The outfield stays intact. Carter in left, Wetzel in center, and Mullins in right. He'll go to work on Sladen Martin, who's 1 for 3 this afternoon. 7-1 Riverside. 7 runs on 7 hits. 1 run, 1 hit for the Cyclones and 4 big errors. We're in the top of the 6th inning in a scheduled 7. Carson Dillard. I wouldn't go too far away from our broadcast because stranger things have happened. We saw that last night. Hello, Travis Ward, over in Colonial Heights. That's my buddy likes George Jones. 1 ball, no strike count. Dillard checks the runner at second and brings it. And a fly ball into right field. Mullins right there and makes the catch. 1 away. 1 down in the 6th inning. Cyclones down 7-1. Here's Seth Timms. So we are excited about orange and black football, basketball, Lady Cyclone basketball, Duggar football. We're going to be doing some Duggar middle school or junior high football. Here's Mike Little and Stephanie Tolley saying they're listening. Thank you. Dillard brings it. Fastball misses upstairs, ball 1. Wow, I even did a volleyball game one time. You talk about a different thing. They was dinking and smacking and spiking and crashing. Just made up my own words as I went. 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, strike call. Nice pitch, Dillard, 1-1. Riverside started the inning with a single, RBI double, and they played it 2 and lead it by 6 here, 7-1. Carson Dillard to the belt, brings it, and fouls it back. He's bringing some smoke for the little man. Carson Dillard throwing some pop here. Dillard leans in, gets his side. 1 ball, 2 strike count to the 1-out batter. And he hits a slow ground ball to the second baseman, charging Perkins. Fields on 3 hops. Got him. 2 down. 2 away. Nice job, Perkins, on a slow roller. Came to him in the last minute, snapped a quick throw to get him by a half step. 2 away for Cole Reddicks. Cole Reddicks, a strikeout, a ground out, and a walk. He's over 2. For the Cyclones in the bottom of the inning, you'll see the top of the order, Eggleston, Wetzel, and Carter. Here's a ground ball, hit to Perkins. Snaps the throw to Johnson. Nice job by Carson Dillard. 4-3 in the putout, and that's your inning. But a good one for the Riverside Panthers. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We're down 6. 7-1 Riverside. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Here we go, see what we can do here. Here's Eggleston, Eggman. Bottom of the 6th, down 6. Fly out to center and hit batsman. Let's see if we can get something turned around here real quick. Pitching, and it's strike call to start the inning. Odell's giving us nothing really to work with. He has been keeping us off balance the whole ball game. But see if we can get this thing turned around right here. And it's strike 2 call to Eggleston. Eggleston, Wetzel, and Carter. Bottom of the 6th inning, down 6. 7-1, Riverside. Odell, the right-hander, brings it, and he pops him up. Bad handle pop. Odell, the pitcher, says he's got it between the pitcher's mound and first, makes the catch, one away. One away in the 6th inning for Ryan Wetzel. Walk and a ground out.
Number 1, Ryan Wetzel.
Hello, Sarah Harden. One of the folks checking in with us, Amy Hartley down in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here's Wetzel on that strike call to get this at-bat started. Wetzel walking the ground out. 0 for 1. Nothing fancy, but it's real effective, this Odell kid. Here's a chopper foul at the plate. Wetzel. 0 and 2 now for Ryan Wetzel. Seniors on this baseball team this year. Wetzel's one of those, and Colton Miller and Logan Eastep, Ben Harden, Ethan Eggleston, Nick Johnson, and Trey Shown are seniors for this 2018 baseball season. Wetzel's one of them. 0-2 pitch. Outside, good eye. Ryan at 1 and 2. Ryan Preston, with his 3rd season, putting together something very, very nice. Ground ball, third baseman. 2 hops, belt high. Fields throws, got him. 2 down.
Ground ball to the third baseman for the second out.
2 away in the inning for the Cyclones. Here comes Evan Carter. Strikeout and a ground out. He's 0 for 2.
Now at the bat for the Cyclones, number 11, Evan Carter.
So 2 outs in the inning. It's Evan Carter's turn to play. We can get it going here. Just need a little magic, get this thing rolling. Hello to Nico's Tammy Ashley. First pitch, base hit right on the screws to the first baseman. He'll step on the bag, and that'll do it. 3 straight innings of 3 up, 3 down. Odell's in control here. We played 6. We're down 6. We go to the 7th inning. Your score is 7-1 Riverside. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by our title sponsor, Tommy Tipton and the great folks at Chick-fil-A.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Back at Smyrna High School, Cyclones go to the 7th inning. Need a 1-2-3 and a whole bunch of offense here, trailing by a 7-1 score. Hello to Katie Whitten, the First Lady of Elizabethton Cyclone football. That would be Sean's better half. Pitch downstairs, ball 1. Speaking of, don't forget, June 16th, go to the web and get registered if you got a little person, jasonwhitten82.com for the one-day football camp. Here's a ground ball. Daly at third. Fields to his left, throws. Nice job. Got him, 1 down. Perfectly played ball by Matthew Daly, 1 away. Top of the order, here's Bradley Odell, the shortstop, or Raleigh. He's been called both here in the tournament. So if this thing ends like we don't want it to, then we don't come back here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be ready for football in the fall. Can't wait. Popped up, bunt. Oh, nice play. Dillard comes off the mound, fields it. Carson Dillard has put on a little show here in this tournament, yesterday and today. Pops out to the pitcher on the bunt attempt, 2 away here, and it's Spencer Odell's turn, the pitcher. Here is Dillard. First pitch, shoots it foul. Does his counterpart, Spencer Odell, strike one. Odell can't be any taller than 5'7", 5'8". Little gangly guy, but man, he can throw. He's held us to a one hit here this afternoon. Dillard outside, bounces up there. It's 1-1. Again, Sean Whitten's football team starts July the 9th. Great coaching staff, Elizabethton football, much like all the sports we have. There's a seeing eye single down the left field line. He's got one. Carter just now gets to it in the corner. He's got two. He may try for three, and he puts the brakes on around second for a two-out double. Third double of the ball game for Riverside Panther baseball. Base hit number 8, courtesy run at first. 7 runs on 8 hits now for the pitcher. Getting a courtesy runner at second, so Odell does his job. Right down the line, seeing eye double into the corner. Here's Bartholomew, 2 for 3, and a hit batsman and a run scored here, and a strikeout. Number 3 batter in the lineup, the first baseman. Pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Yes, Linda, we are very proud of this baseball team. Only 4 teams standing in the state. We're in a hole here, 8-1, or 7-1, I should say, with 8 hits against us in the bottom or top of the 7th. But we've had a good run. That's pretty much what Ryan Presley will say if this one doesn't get turned around. We have one more chance in the bottom of the 7th with Russell, Perkins, and Estep, and stranger things have happened. Upstairs, 3-0 now. You just look at the games we had to have to get down here. Goodness gracious, what a thrill of a minute. Evan Perkins, ball 4 on 4. Evan Perkins, RBI single in the bottom of the 7th to beat West Screen at home. Then we dominate Greenville 9-4. Then we have that wild finish. Logan Estep played in Corey Russell, bottom of the 7th, Friday night against Gibbs to beat a very good Gibbs baseball team. Losing a heartbreaker down here Friday night, 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th, but coming back and beating Grundy County 12-1 on the combined staff no-hit shutout between Shown and Dillard and Colton Miller. Then last night won, I think you never top what I saw last night. 8-5, 10 innings. What a game. What a game by our baseball team. A thrill a minute. Somebody asked me last night at dinner, what was the big play? I said, big play. Like 25 big plays in that game. Here's the first pitch, fly ball. Hangs up there for Evan Carter in left field. He'll squeeze it. That's the inning. Do or die for the Cyclones. Here we go. It's rally time. The Cyclone Pride. We go to the bottom of the 7th. A 7-1 lead for Riverside. We'll be right back after this from Carter County Bank.
This is Andrew McKeon, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics. Natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our community even better. Carter County Bank is big on small business, locally owned and managed to support our first priority, Carter County and the people who live here. Visit any of our branches or go online to cartercountybank.com. Carter County Bank is a division of Bank of Tennessee, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
It's time for O'Reilly. This is where it's going to start right here in the bottom of the 7th inning. This is it. You got to make something happen here. Corey Russell, Evan Perkins, and Logan Estep, 4, 5, and 6 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Trying to do something against Odell, who's kept us to one hit. That mashed tater by Logan Estep back in the 2nd inning. Solo homer. That's been it. now's the time to get it rolling. Let's see if we can. It'll start with Corey. Clutch Russell. Fly out to center and ground out to short. Throw down to second, and here we go. You're right, sir. We never give up. You're right, Sarah Harden. You never give up. You're right. I don't, you don't, they won't. So here we go. Corey Russell settles in. First pitch to Corey, and it's strike call to start the inning. Randall Bennett says Riley time. Rebecca Nix says it's a Goliath inning. You got it. David says, what's the big deal? Went and got that slingshot and brought him down with those pebbles. Here's a pitch downstairs, 1-1. Good eye, Corey Russell. Russell, Perkins, E-step here in the bottom of the 7th. Sarah says, Cyclone strong. You got it. These guys are fearless, relentless, and resilient. Pitching, and it's downstairs. Good eye, Corey, 2-1. Penny, you're right. Winners either way. You got it. These kids have gave us all thrill back home. 2-1 pitch, strike 2 call, 2-2. Corey takes a big deep breath and climbs back in. A 3-ball, 1-strike batter. And it's inside, strike 2 called. Full count. Sean Jones has mashed some taters, Cyclones. Be a good time for a home run for Corey. Pitching, and it's inside. Ball 4. Corey draws leadoff walk. Here we go. That's a start. Here's Perkins. Evans is due. Struck out twice here in the ball game. Let's see what he can do in his third at bat against Odell. We're in the 7th. Russell with the leadoff walk. Here we go. What can we do here in the bottom of the 7th? Down 7-1. Odell delivers. Perkins takes. Strike called. Outside part of the plate. No balls in the strike now to junior Evan Perkins. Odell to the belt. Brings it. And a curveball. Strike 2 called. That thing cut about 8 inches across the plate. That was a wicked curve, and it's 0-2. So Evan, no balls and 2 strikes. Russell off the bag, 3 or 4 steps at first. Pitching, swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging, 1 down. 1 away in the 7th for Logan Estep. He's been the man offensively here. A ball club's been averaging 10 hits a game. They've held him to, and this team, to 1 hit, and he's had it. Mashed that tater over the left field fence in the 2nd inning. His 3rd home run, his 30th RBI of the season. That has been it. Odell to the belt, brings it. E-step, curveball, strike called. 7-1 Riverside here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 out for the Cyclones. Russell off the bag at first, about 4 steps. Snap throw, and Corey back in diving. Odell to the belt, checks Corey again over at first base. Brings it, and it's downstairs. Good eye, E-step, and it's 1-1. On deck will be, and is, Matthew Daly. Russell walks. Perkins strikes out swinging. Here's E-step. 1 out, 1 on to the bottom of the 7th. We trail by 6 at 7-1. And a pitch inside, strike 2 called. And the Cyclone faithful didn't like that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A ground ball right to the shortstop. He'll go to second for 1. They'll try and double him up, and he drops the ball first. All hands are safe. Fielder's choice, 6-4. Runner stays on. That will be E-step, and here's Daly. 2 outs in the ball game. Here's Daly. Daly, a ground out and a pop out and foul ground to the first baseman. So Matthew Daly trying to keep it going here. Daly, the junior, back next year, of course. We got a great nucleus back next year. Pitching, outside ball one. Good eye by Matthew Daly. Russell stays it, or not Russell, but Eastep stays at first. Corey was erased out at second of the fielder's choice. Shortstop flipping to the second baseman, tried to double it up. First baseman dropped the ball. Logan's a birthday boy today. What a great birthday present, hit a home run. This one strike called. Daly, 1 ball, 1 strike. It continues. Mullins on deck here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way outside. Good eye by Matthew Daly. 2-1. So again, if this thing stays as is, certainly cannot in any way at all tarnish the kind of season these kids have put up. It's been an incredible year. Here's a fly ball, center field. Does it fall? And it does. Into the gap. He'll cut it off. Daly goes to second. Coming to third, Eastep. He'll give him the windmill, and he'll stop him at third. Now Eastep coming on through, and he'll score, and it's a 7-2 ball game. Misplayed out of the outfield. Again, it's a single with an RBI for Daly. Eastep scores from first base, 7-2. Brian, how you score that one? Yep, that's how I did it. I did E4 on the throwback in. Misplayed the ball. RBI for Daly. It's 7-2. Here's Mullins with 2 out of the ball game. And a pitch inside, strike called. So for Matthew Daly, Daly picks up RBI 19 of the season. Odell to Mullins. Misses upstairs and not by much. So Eastep scores. It's a 7-2 ball game with 2 out of the 7th. Here's Mullins. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mullins trying to keep it going here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bottom of the 7th. Pitches. And a ground ball to the third baseman. He'll go to his left field, throws, low throw, and he missed it. It went down the right field line. Daly's going to turn. He's coming to home. He'll come in standing. It's a 7-3 ball game. How about them Cyclones? We go to the Nick Johnson now. It's another error.
7-3.
E5.
Runner on first base. After that, number 24, Nick Johnson.
So Mullins, E5. That's the second error of the inning. 2 runs in, it's 7-3. Here's Johnson. First pitch, strike called. So there you go. This shows the resiliency of this baseball team. 2 outs, 2 strikes in the game in the season. They put 2 on the board here. Here's a chopper foul to plate off the instep of Johnson. He hops around a bit. RBI number 19 for Matthew Daly of the season, and in postseason, Daly's 7th RBI. Rita Boer says, let's go Cyclones. Kelly Montgomery says, yay, Jacob. Penny Gray says, rally, rally. Here's Johnson. He's 0 for 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 0-2 count, I should say. And downstairs 1-2. 2 runs on a base hit and an error charge to the defense. Pitching, Johnson. Ground ball, slap foul, first base side. Stays alive with the ball, 2 strikes. Eastep scores. Daly scores. It's 7-3. 2 out of the game. Here's Johnson. Top of the order on deck. 1-2 count to Nick Johnson. Pitches. Way outside. Good eye Johnson. 2-2. Here we go. Bottom of the 7th. Cyclones trail 7-3. 2 outs in the game here. And in the season. Nick Johnson, the runner at first. 2-2 pitch to Johnson. And he shoots it foul, first base side. That cleared him out of the Riverside dugout. 7-3, the bottom of the seventh. Runner at first, the form of Jacob Mullins. Johnson at the plate. 2-ball, 2-strike count. Odell back in with a new baseball. Gets his sign, and here he comes. What can Nick do with a 2-2 pitch? And he shoots a fly ball to center field. It'll hang up there. Could be and is. Out number 3. That's the ball game. We made it interesting at the bottom of the seventh, but the final score, Riverside moves on. Final score, Elizabethton loses 7-3 to the Riverside Panthers. They'll move on to the winners bracket of the state championship game tomorrow at Middle Tennessee State. And we go back home at 28-10 and one of the final 4 best teams in the state of Tennessee. Post-game show begins. Final score, Riverside 7, Elizabethton 3. We'll be right back right after you hear this from ACFCU.
$10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. That's right. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership. And for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Booneville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
GM employee pricing, 20% off MSRP. Wow, with these savings, now's the time to purchase a new Chevy at the area's #1 Chevy dealer, Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City. 18 Silverado Crew Cab All-Stars, $11,000 off MSRP. 18 Cruisin' Malibu LT, 20% off MSRP. 18 Trax and Equinox, $6,000 off MSRP. Shop us online 24/7 and remember our Saturday parts and service hours. Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City, where we leave you asking, how do they do that?
Well, to show the resiliency of this baseball team, bottom of the seventh, 2 out. We still have the resurgence to go out and get 2 more runs on. Never give up, this team. They're working down the left field line in the left field area, down on one knee, being talked to by their coaching staff. This internet's popping with all these folks saying, great season, proud of you boys. Congrats on a great season. That's exactly right. Numbers today, Riverside, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They leave 11 on. And for Elizabethton, 3 runs on 2 hits. They commit 4 big errors, and they leave 4. Winning pitcher was Odell. Losing pitcher was Lawson Wagner, 4-2. But, again, cannot take anything away from this team, what they did this year. Finishing the postseason 8-2 and one of the final 4 teams in the state of Tennessee. The other game, by the way, Forest leading Greenville 5-3 on the other side of the bracket. So Riverside punches their ticket to the state championship game tomorrow at Middle Tennessee State University. And we'll go back home and enjoy a great season a lot of great memories. What an honor for me to call these games. Goodness gracious. What a season, what a run, finishing this baseball team at 28-10 for 2018. We will wait this one out for a while. He's down talking to these kids. It may be a while, but we're going to wait to get final comments from our head coach, Ryan Presnell. Just wasn't to be today. We came out guns a-blazing best we could. They, being the visitors, jumped on us early, got 2 runs in the first, a run in the second, 2 more in the third, and 2 more big ones in the 6th inning to win it going away. Again, 7-1 at that point. Our offense until the 7th inning consisted of a solo mashed tater by Logan Estep, his 3rd home run of the season, his 30th RBI of the year. That was it until we got into the 7th. Walk to Corey Russell, strikeout to Perkins swinging. Estep hits in the fielder's choice out of second to erase Corey Russell. Shortstop to second base for out number 2. Then Matthew Daly ropes a double to the gap in right center field. Plating Estep, misplayed, an error charged to the second baseman and throw back in. And Daly scored, so we put 2 on the board in the bottom of the 7th with 2 out. And then the final out, then Mullins reached on the error by the third baseman. E5 on the throw, and then Johnson flies out to deep center field in the ball game. So with 2 out, bottom of the 7th, down 6, we still have the intestinal fortitude to put 2 more on the board to win it, or rather to lose it, 7-3. Limited to 2 hits today, a home run by Estep and the RBI double by Matthew Daly. That was it. 3 runs, 2 hits, 4 errors, and 4 men left on. Wanda Jones, thank you. It was my pleasure to give you all the chance to hear this great season of Elizabethton baseball, honoring some great seniors playing their final game. Ryan Wetzel, Colton Miller, Logan Estep, Ben Harden, Ethan Eggleston, Nick Johnson, Trey Shown. Our athletic director just sent me a nice message. You're welcome, my friend. It's my pleasure to call these games, and looking forward to just rolling it right into football, right into next year's athletic season here on the internet and on Facebook. Ryan Wetzel, Colton Miller, Logan Estep, Ben Harden, Ethan Eggleston, Nick Johnson, and Trey Shown just wrapped up a very, very good career for Elizabethton baseball. So that tells you what's coming back next year. Listen to the kids we got coming back. Nico Ashley, Corey Russell, Jacob Mullins, Evan Perkins, Carson Dillard, Evan Carter, Ashton Wilson, Carter Williams, Matthew Daly, Lawson Wagner, Chris King, and Cooper Tipton. And there'll be more coming up from Duggar, who won their baseball regular season championship. And our JV had a good run too. Still talking to the kids. It may be a few minutes, but we're going to wait him out. It's a season-ending ball game, and we want to talk to the head coach, let him give props to the folks that certainly deserve to get that. We certainly thank you, the fans, making this possible. Come down here and call these games and send it back to you. It's been a lot of fun. Blackburn Childers in Stegall, one of our great sponsors. We'll hear from them, and we'll continue on here. Post-game show, Cyclones eliminated from postseason play. Final score, Riverside 7, Elizabethton 3. More from a very hot Smyrna, Tennessee. After this, you listen to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Blackburn Childers in Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn Childers in Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn Childers in Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Our great sponsor at Sprint, giving you a chance to save at all Sprint stores across the Tri-Cities. When you go into any Sprint store and say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, they'll give you 25% off or a fourth off any accessory in the store. That would include Urban Armor gear cases, OtterBox cases, any screen protectors, tempered glass, 25% off, wireless charging stands, pop sockets, tablet cases, wireless chargers, battery packs are all 25% off when you say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Also, Beats headphones, both the headphones and the earbuds, 25% off when you say you heard the show. Also, 3-piece magnetic organizers, battery packs, tablet cases, JBL portable flip speakers. It goes on and on. Anything accessory in the store at any Sprint store in the Tri-Cities, say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show and or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, and save 25% off today at your Sprint store across the Tri-Cities.
Back at Smyrna High School again, final score is 7-3. Riverside moves on to play either Forest or Greenville. Greenville was trailing 5-3 late in that ball game, so either the Forest Rockets or the Greenville Green Devils will oppose Riverside for the state championship tomorrow at Middle Tennessee State. Well, this is one of my senior moments. Didn't have my glasses on, so I apologize. I went right past Gavin Peters, number 9, who is a senior in this ball club, and I did not say his name. And Jason, I apologize. That's what happens. You try and do it without your glasses on. I thought I was being cocky, thought I could do that, but I didn't. It went right over his number, number 9. I apologize. So, Ryan Wetzel, Gavin Peters, Colton Miller, Logan Estep, Ben Harden, Ethan Eggleston, Nick Johnson, Trey Shine are the seniors on this baseball team this year. Again, a composite sophomore, junior, and senior season, 66 wins and 37 defeats. How about that? That's pretty strong. Meeting still going on down in the left field. They're all down on one knee. Coach is talking to them. Yep, that was my bad, Jason. I didn't mean to do that. Gosh, I got youngins. I wouldn't want mine left out either. So, but you look them down this roster, these kids have played for Reed Casey and Joe Diaz and Hunter Hodges and Ryan White, and of course head coach Ryan Presnell. Ryan Wetzel, the senior. Of course, his football career speaks for itself. Kind of year he had catching footballs from Carter Everett, but had a great baseball season too. As Ryan Wetzel came into this tournament batting .421, no homers and 19 RBIs, and had a stellar postseason game, postseason tournament. There's one of your seniors, also Gavin Peters, the senior. They're still down there talking. Colton Miller, war number 10. Logan Estep, the senior. How about this? How about a memory for Logan Estep? It's his birthday. He hits a home run in the state baseball tournament on his birthday. How about that? He'll never, I don't know what his age is. I would assume 17 or 18. That'll be one you'll never forget. On your birthday, you had a home run, a hammer of a home run too. Estep, number 13. Ben Harden, number 16, our senior infielder. Ethan Eggleston, the Eggman, second baseman, catcher, pitcher, multi-talented young man, also a senior, playing his last game. Nick Johnson, the first baseman, number 24, our senior first baseman, also a pitcher. And then Trey Shine, 10-2 as a starting pitcher. And these guys gave us some thrills. Candy Craig nailed it. Amazing job. Memories forever. You're exactly right. You know, the wins and the losses will fade if you're old enough to know those kind of things. When you've had great runs as a team or as a school or whatever you're doing as a young person, yearbook staff, whatever it is you're involved in. The day-to-day things go away, but the memories and the relationships last forever. And that's what these guys will have forever, as memories. And they'll have memories of a great season. I mean, I don't think, as I said last night, I've been doing this 40 years. I don't ever recall a game I saw like I saw and called last night. I mean, every single play, every single strike, everything just dripping with drama last night. And I'll never forget Jacob Mullins throwing that kid out from right field. Evan Perkins tagging him coming down the line. That was the winning run and a 4-4 tie. I'll never forget Corey Russell bluffing that throw and the pickoff move out to second, threw it to third, and Daly tags the lead runner down third, put him out. It's a huge play in the game. Here we go, trying to remember things, and when you go up and down this ledger, Russell's big 2-run single clutch in the 4th inning. Evan Carter's RBI single. Evan Carter's 10 strikeout night in the state baseball tournament for a sophomore. That's pretty strong, folks. That's strong for anybody. It just goes on and on. I'm going to leave somebody out, so I'm going to stop because my memory is not the best, unless I got it in front of me. Just a great run for these guys. And, again, it's been an honor for me to call these games, no question. So they are still talking down in the left field area. So a decision to be made as well here. I guess we'll hang because we got to get him on one more time. And then as a guardian, as a parent, or as a grandparent, whatever the case may be, you know, all the uniform washings and the ball games and sitting out in the cold, bundled up, sitting out in days like today, 90+ degree temperature. I mean, it's just, and the memories you make and the relationships you build with, as parents, with other parents. So it's all just good. It's just that simple. And so we came out on the short end of the stick today, but in the season, we were a success, no question. 28-10 and Final Four in the state. Yep. And the nucleus is back next year. We told you about our seniors. Let's look at the folks coming back next year. We're going to savor this one first. We're not going to let these seniors be forgotten right out of the chute. Won't do that. But just looking down the roster, you got Nico Ashley and Corey Russell and Jacob Mullins and Evan Perkins and Carson Dillard and Evan Carter, Ashton Wilson, Carter Williams, Matthew Daly, Lawson Wagner, Chris King, Cooper Tipton. I think I got them all. Put my glasses on. That are back next year. Plus the other youngsters coming up. And then, of course, the kids coming up, coming over, I guess, or coming up, or both, from Duggar. So, going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it already for next year. Still meeting down the left field fence, left field area, down on one knee. Coach is talking to them. They've had a great run. In these seniors, 66 wins and 37 defeats. That's strong. We'll come back. More of the postgame show. We'll wait him out. We want to talk to Coach Presnell. We'll be back. Final score, Riverside going to the state championship. They win 7-3. More from Smyrna, Tennessee after this from Carter County Bank and Champion Chevrolet.
This is Andrew McKeon, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics. Natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County-owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our community even better. Carter County Bank is big on small business, locally owned and managed to support our first priority, Carter County and the people who live here. Visit any of our branches or go online to cartercountybank.com. Carter County Bank is a division of Bank of Tennessee, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
GM employee pricing, 20% off MSRP. Wow, with these savings, now's the time to purchase a new Chevy at the area's #1 Chevy dealer, Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City. 18 Silverado Crew Cab All-Stars, $11,000 off MSRP. 18 Cruisin' Malibu LT, 20% off MSRP. 18 Trax and Equinox, $6,000 off MSRP. Shop us online 24/7 and remember our Saturday parts and service hours. Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City, where we leave you asking, how do they do that?
Hi, I'm Rob Cole with Bays Mountain Park. There's something for everyone at Bays Mountain Park. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast or simply looking to get away and relax, Bays Mountain Park in Kingsport, Tennessee is the perfect destination. For only $4 per vehicle, enjoy 3,500 acres of breathtaking scenery, featuring 40 miles of hiking trails, wildlife habitats, one of the Southeast's premier planetariums, and much, much more. For more information, please visit www.baysmountain.com or call us at 423-229-9447. Bays Mountain Park, one of the Tri-City's best places for learning, leisure, and recreation.
Back in Smyrna, Tennessee, this picture's worth 1,000 words. You got all the guys down there on one knee, coaches, players, hats off, down on one knee, hugging each other, and they went through a rather lengthy prayer. And so this is where you see them all, their hands go in the middle, Cyclone pride, as they've seen their season come to an end. But a great run it was, 27-10, the final record for this season for this baseball team. Ryan Presnell in his third season as the head coach, and you look at the state tournament history. Our third state tournament appearance. Yep, our baseball team is about to walk from left to right field over to the Riverside team that's down on one knee down the right field line. And they're going to do the right thing, as they always do. They're going to go over there and wish them good luck, figure if we can't win it, we want you to. I guarantee what they're going to say. So, tell you what, folks, whether you win or lose in Elizabethton in this baseball program, you got a class coach and class staff. I'm just telling you. Presnell, Casey, Diaz, Hodges, White. Of course, Coach Diaz will forever remember this trip with little Piper Lynn being born. So this is where I wish I had my camera. If I had time to go get it, I would out of the car. But at this point, because right down the right field line, Riverside's talking to his players down on one knee, getting some instructions for tomorrow night. And our guys standing in behind them, waiting for their turn, right in behind the first base bag on the edge of the grass in right field. And they're about to go over there and give them a high five and give them, I'm sure, a congratulatory send-off to Murfreesboro tomorrow, Middle Tennessee State, to play in the state championship. And that'll be at 3 o'clock tomorrow at MTSU against either Greenville or Forest. And right now it looks like, did Greenville lose? Has Greenville lost in this tournament? Let's see. They have not. So Greenville and Forest is winning the first game. So they'll have to turn around and play a second game at Blackman. That's exactly what's going on down here. The Cyclone players and the, man, I wish Don Lambert's in there taking pictures. You talking about classic. Now they're all getting down on one knee. Oh, I see Doug Fritz is taking pictures. They're all getting down on one knee. Cream-colored Panthers and white jerseyed Cyclones with their arms around each other. That's a class act right there, folks. And Coach Presnell's talking to the team, both teams, and so is their coach. Now, how about that? That's class right there. Coach Presnell down with the Riverside coaching staff. They're all together down on one knee with their arms around each other. And the coaches put their arms around each other and they're going to say a prayer. Wow. I hope Doug's taking pictures. I saw him down there. And that's what you've got down the right field line. Every one of those players down on one knee, and coaches with their arms on each other going through a prayer. Or it's not going through a prayer, saying a prayer. And they went over there to say, guys, if we can't win it, we want you to win it. And as you well know, or I hope you know, that far surpasses wins and losses. That's just called, it's just what you do. We came up short. They were a better team today. We may play 10 times. We may beat them the other 9, but the one that counts, on a one-game deal, they beat us. And so they're back up off their feet. Prayer concluded. Lots of hugging going on. I don't know if we'll get Coach Presnell up here or not. He's doing a lot of housekeeping chores. Our guys are walking away now, back across right field to center field. That's what the TSSAA ought to take a picture of. That's what you want from your baseball program, any program. Stacy says it's not just it's baseball, it's Elizabethton High School as a whole. It is a class act. You're right. They do it right. That's why I'm tickled pink to be associated with Elizabethton. So our baseball team walks back across to left field after getting down on one knee and saying a prayer with the Riverside team and congratulating them on the victory. And I'm watching Coach Presnell, Coach Diaz, Coach Casey, and Coach Hodges walking with their kids. Coming back to our dugout here. So I'm hoping we can get him up here, kind of do a final send-off of this 2018 season. Riverside wins 7-3. 2 out, bottom of the 7th. We're down 7-1, and we keep on plugging and scratching and crawling and fighting and get us 2 more runs, man. Nice to meet you. Yes, sir. Maybe our paths will cross again sometime. That's the music man. Did a great job. So the Cyclones coming back into the dugout now and filing towards the bus, which means Coach Presnell should be up here in a minute. Just came up a little short. And our fans are giving them a well-deserved round of applause here. 27-10, folks. That's pretty strong. Pretty strong. We'll come back with more of the post-game show from Smyrna, Tennessee. Still anticipating a conversation with our head coach, Ryan Presnell. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Coach Presnell talking to some of the media downstairs. We'll wait him out. We'll have him up here, we hope. We'll come right back with more right after you hear this from Blackburn Childers and Stegall, one of our great sponsors all season long. Thanks to our sponsors, by the way. Could not have done this without you. And we'll come back with more from Smyrna, Tennessee, talking to head coach Ryan Presnell. Season-ending loss, 7-3 the final. We'll come back with more after this.
Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain, and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
So Coach Presnell is on his way up. That's good. So we'll get a final comment from him. A great, great season as baseball team. Thank you, Crystal Hensley. Amazing group of young men. You're right, showing nothing but class. Proud to be a Cyclone. Came up to just a little short today, but certainly nothing to be ashamed of this season. Goodness, what a great year, this baseball team. Again, the Cyclones will head back to Carter County at 27-10. One of the Final Four teams in the state of Tennessee. Here comes my man right now. You hear him coming up the steps. Won't keep him long, but fans want to hear his thoughts, and I understand that. So, Coach Ryan Presnell here. Hello, my good friend. How are you?
I got a full heart, brother.
Yeah.
I'm an odd level of happy. Of course, my heart is heavy. But the reason we wanted to play tomorrow is because, well, we just want to play another day of ball, and we want to play all the ball we can. And so that's kind of what makes you sad. But you got to turn loose of these seniors eventually, and so that's the hardest part of your job is, send them out to the world. As a parent, I think everybody, you understand that, because that's really the role we take as coaches is not parents obviously, but as backup parents, and so kind of feel like your baby's leaving the house, but we'll shake it off. We'll have a good bus ride home, and really relish in the fact that this is the best team in school history. You
got that right. Final Four in the state.
Yeah, absolutely, and a solid Final Four. This isn't. Sometimes you win baseball games and you win a tournament and you say, well, we didn't have to face this guy or this one or that one or the other. We faced every single person's best, and we beat a lot of them.
Oh, yeah, nothing to be ashamed of. And Wanda Jones is proud of you. Crystal Hensley, the thing's been popping all game about how proud they are back home, these kids. Ryan Wetzel, Gavin Peters, Colton Miller, Logan Eastep, Ben Harden, Ethan Eggleston, Nick Johnson, Trey Shown. If I did this right, and I'm not real good at my math, but I did this right, these seniors 67 wins under the belt in 3 years.
And isn't that incredible?
It was incredible.
That's incredible. And what the biggest thing they did, man, they supported the seniors over the last 2 years to break barriers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's, we as coaches set goals for these kids, and for the last 3 years, they've exceeded every one of those goals. It's a dangerous precedent been set for this next group of seniors because, man, they got to cut out for them because if history remains true, then they got to come down here and win state.
Absolutely.
So we're going to try. I tell you, as coaching staff, we got a bus ride for 4 hours together tomorrow night. We're going to go to work, man. We did it last year. That bus ride home from Pigeon Forge, we took all the emotion. And sometimes you got to coach for the emotion. We took all the emotion of that big night and put it into words and deliverables, just really hard facts about what happened here and what happened there and how did we do this and why didn't we do this. And we're going to do that again tomorrow, and we're going to put another big goal out in front of another senior class. And we're going to keep on loving old kids, Tom. That's what
it's all about, brother.
It is. And I appreciate all the people that are listening that have helped me love on these kids and show them a level of love that I don't believe any other program in the state does.
No, so I agree with that. I told them this is when I wish I had a camera. You guys had your talk in left field, had your prayer, and you walked over to the Riverside team and got down on the knees and prayed with them. Tell me about that.
Kids are kids. God views every one of us the same, brother. If we've got a chance to kneel with somebody and to love on them and let them love on us, we're going to do it. And a really classy baseball club over there, man. I really like their coach. I really like their kids. His son came over, the coach's son came over and had some fun with us before the game and talked a little smack to us in an awesome format. It was the way state championship baseball should be. And score got a little lopsided. That first night took a lot out of us, and then getting here took a lot out of us. But man, I'd love to play a 3-game series with those guys because I think it'd just be really good baseball. And wish them luck moving forward. And I think they got a good shot.
I think you're exactly right. Before I let you go, let me talk about the kids coming back, and we'll run them down the roster. Nico Ashley, Corey Russell, Jacob Mullins, Evan Perkins, Carson Dillard, Evan Carter, Ashton Wilson, Carter Williams, Matthew Daly, Lawson Wagner, Chris King, and Cooper Tipton, guys on the active roster on this baseball team down here. And so Nucleus is back for another great year next year. We say goodbye to these great seniors, and I can't tell you how much the support and response has been to these folks listening to these ball games. It's unbelievable. You got Cyclone fans. You've kind of rejuvenated the Cyclone fan base, I think, because they're coming. I don't know. There's people all over the country following the orange and black. So
I say this, and it's not a knock on anybody else or how they do things or what they do, but there's a reason that all of our sports are successful, and it doesn't have to do with the adults. It has to do with the kids. The adults, we merely support what those kids in Elizabethton do. We support them in band and softball, basketball. Our FFA, man, they're the best in the area. So it just comes down to it. If they put me over the volleyball team next year, I'd coach the same way. I would capitalize on these great kids and the amount of support we get from the community, and I just want to be around Cyclones, man. I love it.
You got it. Me too. Thank you for letting me be a part of this. This was awesome. 2 years running, and I'm already jacked up for next year, ready for football, just ready for Cyclone sports. Can't thank you enough. You and Reed Casey and Joe Diaz and Hunter Hodges and Ryan White, you guys do it right. I'm telling you. Class act.
I'm glad you're ready for next year because I need a couple of days off, bud.
Yeah. Well, enjoy it. Enjoy the time.
I will.
Love you, man.
Love you too, brother.
Cyclone pride. Oh, yes. Love this man right here. I go to war with him. We'll close it out after this in Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall. Cyclones lose today 7-3, but fantastic year for this senior class and these kids. We'll be right back after you hear this.
Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
We're back again. We're wrapping up. I do want to say thanks to Smyrna High School. They have rolled out the red carpet to us up here in the media, and they just did it right. They're a first-class operation. So if you want to know out there somewhere in internet land how to successfully put on a tournament, you can call down and talk to Brian Holt and Kenny and DJ or JD. I never did get his initials right. He's a big old boy. It's one he didn't whip me. But anyway, they do a great job down there. They really put out the red carpet and really pulled out the Southern hospitality. So big thanks to them. Just wasn't to be, but a great run nonetheless. We finished 4th in the state. Good luck to Riverside. Again, if we can't make it, we want the team to beat us to do it and win the state championship tomorrow at Middle Tennessee State. So with that, we're out of time. We sincerely thank you for yours. Put the wraps on this baseball season. It was an honor to call it. And baseball wraps up. Our next sport up, of course, when it gets all cranked back up. And I promise you, with 215 days to Christmas, football will be right here. It'll be here before you know it. And so we'll bring you back Elizabethton Cyclone football in the fall. And everything points to another banner year for Sean Witten and the Cyclone football team. We will sure talk to you before then. Out of time, we sincerely thank you for yours. And until we greet you again in the fall for Cyclone football, this is Tom Taylor telling you from Smyrna, Tennessee, win or lose, be a good sport. So long, everybody.